It's mad when I'm finding new songs and it's just mad with my brother Fifth.
What man?
Chuckie, me Fifth, EA, me Fifth, man. Yeah, you can. Fifth, you can just sit there. And then.
Yeah, man.
Scorcher's coming at 3, so.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It smells good in here,
Good
boy.
in here, yeah, flavors. Flavors.
Wagwan.
Where's he coming from?
I don't even know, you know. I just know that.
Is he bringing the U?
Huh?
He's not bringing the U.
He can't, man. He finishes at 3:30. I all forgot about the schools. I forget about the privilege we share.
Oh, I'm telling you.
The privilege we share as adults, as freelancers. There's a part of the day that we can think when certain men are thinking about work and intensity. I'm just thinking about the next moment to just have my moment.
Yeah, it's mad as well because obviously I'm not, like, it sounds obviously a mad way to put it, but like I'm not talking to somebody who goes to school.
It's mad.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's mad.
But obviously music will do that. Like when I was a youth, I was talking to Kai.
That's
MC
crazy.
Kai. Yeah.
That's
That was
crazy.
that was a big thing, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was talking to MC Kai and that whatnot because Kai was obviously a bigger man. And in essence, you know, even when I think about that, going to school and talking to Kai and meeting them lot, in my mind, they're big men, but really they weren't though. Like Kai Kai might have been somewhere in his mid-20s maybe.
But it's still a big man for you.
Still a big man for me, but like it's not. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm way older than 25 now.
I hear you, but it's just at that time it's 9 years of adult experience.
Yeah.
No school.
Yeah.
So imagine how Chip felt.
Yeah, exactly. Amongst
Always
everyone.
recording. Oh my god.
So yeah, like he used to do all the under 18s.
One
and
second,
that.
are you, what's going on? Do we have to get a new person to do all of this?
Bruv.
Let me know. We got plans. Are you gonna pass away now? What's going on?
Huh?
Are you dying? If you're gonna die, just get over and done with so we can just...
What, man left the room to not be a distraction and you made me a...
Yeah, because you was already a distraction.
You was already... Yeah! And I care about... is it wrong to care? I see the comments thinking people we don't get... We care about... I care.
Are they still thinking it?
Brother, they tried to attack the other day, man.
Did they? What, me? What, because
Yeah,
what?
it might have been you.
Why? I know why. I'll tell you exactly why. I'll tell you why.
Go true.
Attack if you want to attack.
Tell them.
We're recording a pod. Obviously, EA is here, innit? And I understand that when we're here and we're just chatting,
Yeah.
it just feels like we're just in a room chatting amongst ourselves, innit? Yeah.
I hear that.
So he doesn't have a microphone,
Yeah.
and I have told him set up a microphone. Don't get too carried away with it. Yeah,
That's true.
Set one up, so you're there. So just so that people can hear you, because if I'm like, you see, when I watch the Joe Budden pod, for example, yeah.
Yeah, and you hear
The
Fox.
moment somebody off mic is talking, he shuts it down immediately because I can't hear them properly. Do you know what I'm saying? So talking is cool, but because he's chiming in a bit, sometimes I'm having to say, "Big man, you don't have a microphone." But set one up, bro. You can set one up. Just you get what I'm saying?
You get me?
You know. But yeah, so fucking hell. So there's still
Parks
been a
has
thing.
a microphone, bro.
Who?
You don't watch the thing, man.
He knows who Parks is.
Who Parks?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Oh, of course, yeah. But Parks is I wouldn't say Parks is he's not an off-cam person anymore. He's in.
No, but when he was off cam,
He had a microphone.
he had a microphone.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
then
true.
now he's out here cussing Drake. He's outside.
Yeah.
Shout out Parks.
There's
And
bare
shout out
people
Manuel.
there's bare people that are there. The moment that somebody is talking, they completely cut that off. Like,
So
completely.
guess what? We're cutting you off, innit?
Yeah.
Not we. Obviously, everyone get on Chuckie.
Yeah, guess But anyway, flipping, yeah, Kai was the one who was around. He was about. So I was then just like going to under 18s and that with him. He was just showing me a whole new world, bro. He was showing me a whole new world. And I actually tied this to, I went to Bashi's show recently, yeah, and he did this little this garage segment. But prior to how he teed it up was, he was saying, the show was in Shepherd's Bush. He was like, down the road, Mikey, Trap Star, them man from here, whatever, knew them from when they were young.
Cool.
Then he was like, I used to go down the road and I used to go to this under 18s called Rhythm Nation. That's where I used to go. That's where I used to MC, yeah? And the funny, when I, like, obviously he's playing these tunes and whatnot, and I was reminiscing a bit, because I, like, in my mind, yeah, prior to going to those under 18s, the only people I knew really were the people on my estate, people in my school, and my cousins. That was it. When I went to the under 18s, that's where I started to like meet different people from different places. I started to see gal like weren't from my ends. Do you get what I'm saying? Gumly gal in the brown uniform and that. Yeah, that used to be me. My first gal over there. Don't get me started, you know.
Start exploring.
Yes, I went down there now, start link up the gal and whatnot. Then I started to realise there was a beef between Gumley and Green School, which was another gal school.
And did you find out being outside, or did you not?
I was with my gal with her in her brown uniform and whatnot now. So I found so then when we've got on the bus, to go Brentford or whatnot. The girls have come on like green uniform and whatnot, smoky because they've seen somebody with a brown uniform on. That's how it was. That's how it was for them. Yeah, man. So my eyes was open to all this stuff. Being with Kai, going to Kingston. What was that club? Not the Works. There's a club over that side there. I think it's called Prism now. I think it was called the Works. Nah, but back then, yeah, I was an older man still. So it was before Oceana.
Stop chatting without a mic.
Yeah, man. But anyway, I'm going on. But yeah, man. Yeah. So
Good days, man.
Yeah,
Shout out Bashi.
Yeah,
Shout out Bashi, live show. Hoodie.
Yeah, it was good. First things first, I ain't got a fucking clue of what's going on in the world today, yeah. But one thing I will tell you is this. Actually, this is how I'll tie it up. So you know the wages have gone up by 5%, right?
I saw that tweet. That was a great tweet.
Yeah, the wages gone up by 5%. But guess what's gone up by 5% too?
Guess what?
Council tax.
CT.
Yes.
CT.
And you know what? Talking about fucking council tax.
Chat to them.
Look what I fucking got.
Oh, what that?
Listen, it was my own fault though.
You can't do that, my brother. You can't tee it up some things in me up and defend you only for let me down.
But you know what? It's a bump, bro. Because hear what I'm saying, yeah? I thought I was paying it, bro. Fam, I thought the last year, all my bills come out on the 1st of every month. Everything comes out, bro. I checked 1 month. I said, yeah, boom, this is coming out. That's coming out. Boom, bang, bing, whatever. I'm nice. Bro.
I've never thought I was paying a bill in my whole entire life. I know when I'm not paying a bill. my account look much better. Big man, is that how money's running? A man forgot. Man. A man just thought he was paying bills. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not there. I need to, people there have to step up in the dag. I thought I was there.
They hit me with the yearly.
What?
They hit me with the yearly bill.
One sole payment.
One sole, you got to pay that by this day.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Now you got to phone them and tell them we have to come to an arrangement.
Bro.
No, arrangement.
No, but you know what? It's even more mad.
No, listen to the cadence.
I'm going to be even more honest. Huh?
Listen to the cadence.
Go on.
Arrangement. You have to change it, please, man.
I'm telling you. But hear what I'm saying. How mad it is, yeah, is that they hit me with the yearly and change.
What?
Yeah. So,
why?
And I can't even really dispute it because when I went back and checked my accounts and that, for some reason, it just stopped paying it, yeah. So they've hit me with the year. So I got to pay this lump sum, but I've also got to pay that from the bit before, just out of the blue. I just woke up one day, checked the letters and that little brown thing.
Yeah.
Brown
when you see the brown thing, aye. But it's like a rusty brown as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Rusty brown.
Exactly.
The cheap envelope.
But
when
why
they send you the cheap envelope, they want the money.
But why it is such a bump to me is that like, and I genuinely mean this as well, yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even mind paying all of these things, all of these taxes, yeah? If I could genuinely really feel where this money is going.
Oh, wow.
And bro, I can't see, everything keeps going up and up and up, yeah? And I can't see where things are even with this council tax thing. Like one of the things they're supposed to be doing in this is what you're paying for is when they come and collect the bins and that.
Okay.
Big man, let me tell you something. And I will always pay attention to this because I got a phobia of mold. When I've gone when I've gone down to go and throw one day, yeah, this is how my mind works. I've gone into the communal bin thing to go and throw some things away, whatever, yeah. But there's one bin in the middle. It's the brown one, and it had a white plastic bag hanging out of it. So in my mind, this bag's ram. I'm not opening it up because that's the food bin and I don't know what's in that. My mind won't let me open that one. So I'll go and I'll open the next thing or whatever, yeah? So anyway now, all 2 months later, this same bin with the white plastic bags hanging out of it. So I know that bin hasn't been taken out for a little while. So I also know that something is growing in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So then another time now, when I've gone in to go and throw something away or whatnot, I've opened up one of the bins, throw the food away or whatnot. As I'm walking up the stairs, I said to myself, right, like, why did someone scatter bare rice around the bin? And my brain wouldn't stop thinking, like, why would somebody do that?
Oh, no.
Then when I started going back into my photographic memory now, and I replayed what was going on, that wasn't rice. That was maggots.
Oh.
Do you think that I'm going back? Do you think I'm going back there? You think I'm going back there? Bro, I've not gone in there and thrown food away since. I ain't gone down there, but I'm tying this back to that. This is what we're supposed to be paying for. Somebody's supposed to come down there and clear that. So when I'm saying because where I live, there's a...
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Has that been in the last year though? Because if it has, you haven't paid. So it doesn't. If that situation's been in the last year, it don't count.
That was in the summertime when it was warm and things was really marinating in.
But was you paid?
Paying what? Nah.
I'm not saying you deserve it, but you earned it.
I hear it. I can't really complain too much. Well, I gotta pay it now.
Yeah.
They're telling me, yeah, because I'm saying to one of my neighbours, like, yo, there's something in the bit. There's a WhatsApp group for my building, yeah.
Okay.
I don't never chat in it.
Thank you for this, by the way.
I don't never chat in it. It's muted. And if I need to know anything more, there's a neighbour that I just chat to all the time. She'll just kind of give me the lowdown and whatever else, yeah. So anyway, now, one time I just went in the group and I just said to them, I'm just letting everybody know that there's something growing in the bins downstairs, yeah. Then someone's come back in the group and said, oh yeah, the bin's being contaminated, so they're not collecting it. So I'm saying to myself, obviously at the time I'm thinking I'm paying my council tax. So I'm saying, so it's being contaminated and they're not, so what then? What's the solution? It's just gonna stay down there, just everything's in there, just marinating, and that's that. What do you mean?
What kind of thing?
If everyone is paying this, if the normal people ain't gonna come and collect the bin, they have to go and get somebody else to go and collect it. We're still paying at the end of the day. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is mental.
Provided, come on,
bro. This is mental. So
on,
yeah,
girl.
bro. I just feel like, one day all of this gets pushed up 5%, and then everyone's got to pay that another 5%. One day they're just gonna keep pushing people, and one day this pushing people is not gonna end well.
No, I hear you.
It's not gonna end well.
I hear you,
there's gonna become a time where there's gonna be an evident repercussion of that. And one of the things, do you know what is mad when you think about it? The people that are actually really having to feel it right now are corner shops. Mm-hmm. Because you know why? People are going in there just teething now.
Completely.
And with their chest.
Did you pay for this?
Probably
I
not.
don't remember giving you money. Alright.
There you go.
Teeth are gone. And there's been a lot of teeth in this year, but we'll leave it there.
People are going into shopping centres, not shopping centres, but supermarkets, Tesco's, Boss Man, Bareface, and just taking things. And it's because everything's just expensive. It's hard. Life is hard, bro.
What this story that you've told me has taught me about the black man, though, is we cannot pay tax all year, but you see the one time we see maggots, we are angry, and rightly so. Rightly so, man, and rightly so.
Oh, big money down, out
Brother.
of the blue. And you know what? For that whole year, I could see a whole bunch of services, I could turn around and say, oh shit, do you know what? All of that happened, I didn't pay. My bad, here's that. Because we got to live here together, innit? But all I'm seeing is a big bill and maggots downstairs in the thing. So something's not happened, something's not working out here now. And then it's gone up by 5%. But they said the wages are up by 5%, but that's gone up by 5%.
So you know what it's compensating for? It's compensating for the extra money you have to pay in the first place. So I hear you, man.
Stinks, bro.
You know what? The circumstances are the circumstances. We have to find new ways. I said to someone today, do you know what? I hear you. The circumstances are going to be effed up from every generation I've spoken to. They've been pretty bad. I think right now, the climate of the world's in the worst places probably ever been. But you know, as harsh as what I'm going to say is...
What?
You ever fight true?
Yeah, bro. You really do, you know.
You ever fight true?
What can you do?
We're in the cab ride today with me and my brethren. We're fifth, and the first thing...
That's a luxury.
Brother, it's a luxury for one. But I said to him, guess what? This year, my father told me straight away, you know, always be happy when you wake up, you know, you got another chance. I said, my cousin didn't wake up, he didn't get another chance. I woke up, I got a chance. And every day people wake up with no gratitude. Because some man don't wake up. By 9 o'clock, all they're doing is moaning about the day that they've had. Big man, you had a day. You had a day.
To do things.
To do things.
Yeah.
You just chose to moan.
Well, this is it. And you know what I always say to myself? It's not about the mood, it's about the plan.
Oh my God. And if there's no plan, you're going to have to really worry about the mood because you can't control it. But you see, when you got a plan, you don't worry about the mood. You set it.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to persevere and cut through.
So
we're in a real
climate, bro.
Climate of perseverance, bro.
Do
Like,
you know what? Did you know what's so bad about the climate? It made me realize. Sorry to cut you. America dictates a lot of the social climate in terms of like maybe entertainment and everything, which is having such a bearing effect on just the community.
Yeah.
So when they are on war, I think everybody's a little bit more on edge. The content that seems to persevere a little bit more is a little bit more disruptive. Like I'm seeing people talk about Big Brother more than I've seen it in a long while.
Right.
Maybe I'm noticing it because of my theory. Maybe it's actually because of what I'm saying. But I didn't see no one talking about Big Brother. But what they're talking about, the controversy, the arguments, so on and so forth. I take a look at the whole political climate in America. It's because it's so attached to people's real lives. I think they can't even disassociate themselves with it. So it's just making the whole world just very on edge, if that makes any sense. Even sometimes I'm on edge, you know. I can't even lie. I can maybe speak for myself. I just feel on edge sometimes.
Yeah. But also the algorithms are showing us, well, they're showing me things.
What are they showing you?
The algorithms are showing me things, bro. You know, still like, yeah.
It's showing you the Palestine thing a lot.
They're showing me a lot of Palestine.
It's peak,
they're showing me
bro.
some Piers Morgan and that. You know, I saw an interview of him and Dan, what's his name?
Bazarian.
Bazarian?
The guy that used to play poker and all of that, made loads of money, and now...
Yeah. Hey, bro, let me tell you something, yeah? You see when I watched that, bearing in mind I've watched so many debates, because I've tried to, like, you know, listen to just different arguments and whatever, yeah? This was probably the first one that I'd seen with somebody who was disinterested in arguing. He wasn't there to argue. He wasn't there to debate. He wasn't there to like even be overly emotional. He was just there to just say what he saw, and he didn't care whether you called him a name or you tried to draw him into different arguments. He was just like, what was it? Pierce said to him, like after he said all of this stuff, Pierce said to him, "You're just an outright anti-Semite, ain't you?" And then he just went quiet and he said, "Well, what would make you think that?" And it was like,
and then do you know what he said after that? He started speaking about why when you kiss, go say, well, I'm paraphrasing here, but saying bad things about the Muslim community. He mentioned how there's not a name for it. He goes, why have they got a name for it? And obviously, you know my thing. Political Poet has now been put to bed.
Yeah.
Party Time Poet is alive. I'm wearing the
strongly.
today. I just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
But even in the party...
is this where we're at today?
We're at Party Time Poet.
Okay,
but in the party...
Yeah.
I've seen gunshots. There are problems.
Yeah, there you go.
There are problems in the party. And sometimes we got little problems. So in this party, there is a bit of a problem. It's now, when you talk about Dan, it's spilled into the place where I can't have fun now. So now all of a sudden, if a team from Israel plays Arsenal, we're dealing with different types of fights that got nothing to do. We're not allowed to bring politics in football. When footballers do what they're doing, and they say the politics thing, they're kicked out of the game.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, the fans are going to watch France, punching up people from France, and being protected outside of this ground. The fans are going to Amsterdam punching up civilians that are having
saw
Palestinian flags and so on and so forth, then the media is misrepresenting what's happening,
Naturally.
despite the fact the locals can see it. But now these locals are European.
Yeah.
They're Dutch. They reside in South Africa and think they're African. This is the people that you're dealing with. They're slightly your friends.
Yeah.
And they're telling you, no, you lot are wrong. You lot are wrong. You're blaming the community that lives and exists in Holland for fighting strangers, but they welcome people to their different area every single weekend due to the fact that they are one of the capitals in Europe when it comes to tourism. They have something to offer the people. They don't do this to the locals when they go. I've been going to Holland for years. I get nothing but love when I go over there. All of a sudden, a group of people have gone over there, caused bare effery, and the media makes it seem like they're the innocent civilians. I'm not here to dispute what right and wrong is. I'm just telling you what happened. And then I can tell you my moral ground on it and where I stand with it. And I just watched a bag of people go over to another country to watch a football match and then leave their political views there as well. And then that country or that area was forced to tell you their political views. Now, this is what I personally feel about the whole thing. Everyone's going to have a political standpoint because the older you get, you're so affected by it, you have to say something about it. I get it. I'm party time Paul. I don't want to say nothing about it. But what I do want to say is, if you want to have your view, allow bringing it into the fan thing in football. Allow it, bro. Because we can't even get rid of racism in football right now. So you see that one little problem you have? If you see the Palestinian flag and it gets you that angry and you're drawn to want to take it down, I think you need to look around your group of friends and just ask yourselves how much good this does. I don't think it does much good. I don't think you should see that flag and feel threatened. I don't see the point. I think you should go to your football match and go home. That's the reasons why you're there. If you can fly to that country and you can cause problems because you've seen that flag, and I can't fly to America and see a flag that represents something else and do the same thing, and there's other people that can't do the same thing, it's just a bit of an unfair playing field. So Party Time Poll is asking where the party is in football, just let us have a good time because it's getting difficult as it is. Allow infiltrating.
I don't want to stay here for too long, but Angel's advocate though.
Okay.
If you are, by what you're saying is, see, like with the political standpoint, by coming into the stadium with a Palestinian flag, you're still making a political point.
That's not a political statement. Maybe because I'm different. If I bring my Jamaican flag in, is it a political statement? No, it's just that the reasons why you're attaching it to politics is because that area, unfortunately, is going through something. If Jamaica's going through something, I'm going to bring my flag out and I'm going to say Jamaicans that has gone through the hurricane or whatever, we're thinking of you.
Yeah.
Why can't the people that are associated with the people of Palestine do the same thing? Why they're not allowed? Why they're not allowed? I'm allowed to do it as a Jamaican. Why they're not allowed? If you can give me a good reason based upon Party Time Poll, I'm with you. But Party Time Poll don't understand why they're not allowed to bring and celebrate their people or ask why their people have discrepancies. They're not here telling anybody we should fight.
Yeah.
They're saying for the people that we've lost for whatever reason, we want you to know we love you, we respect you, we keep your memory alive, and we want prosper and try and eradicate what's happening.
I hear you.
That doesn't sound bad to Party Time Poll. Not to say I'm the moral high ground.
No, of course.
But I'm the moral high ground.
Strongly.
Thank you.
To bits. So hear what I'm saying now, yeah? You see, because I was watching a conversation about legacy media, like the newish media and legacy media and that, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's hearing you say, because you were saying that like, this thing's happened and then a certain section of the media now tried to change the narrative a bit, which obviously you can see that they're always going to try to do. Oh, is it? Yeah.
It was Sky News. I saw them, and I forgive them because you know what? People are allowed to make mistakes. They rectified it.
Was it a mistake? Oh, they rectified it.
I can only take things on face value. I haven't.
Did they rectify it?
They rectified it.
All right then.
Maybe it was a mistake.
All right then. It was made. All right. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. I hear
Intentional? Who knows?
Well, exactly.
But I don't know.
Hear what I'm saying? Sometimes when you throw it out there, by the time you rectify it, the people who saw it first don't see the rectifying. They just see the first part. Do you get what I'm saying?
And they don't care.
Also, that's the next part. Because it's like, once you show something, if you're on confirmation bias, you don't care about the rectification. You don't care about that.
No.
You just care about that first bit. You're going to use that, bank it, and then later on down the line, you might use that in your argument, and no one can't even really... some people can't debunk it because they weren't there and they didn't see it. So you use an argument that isn't necessarily the truth as a whole thing, and that's another thing what legacy media has been doing for quite a while. And because they can attack and they can target a certain demographic who aren't seeing another side, you get what I'm saying? If you're an older person, you're gonna just be back in your default and just watch the legacy media, TV, read newspapers, all of those type of things.
Do you know
but
what
I do think I do feel like, although they can do it with a certain demographic, I do feel like with all of what's been going on at the moment, they have been losing grip on it a little bit, because people are just kind of seeing stuff for what it actually is. And at first, there's some arguments that can be made. There's all these type of angels advocates and devil's advocates and all these type of things.
There are some devil's advocates.
Right then. But as time has gone on, it's kind of been like, hold on a minute now. Wait. This is looking a little bit.
This doesn't feel like politics.
Right.
This just feels like party time poll is being interrupted.
Right then.
And I'm not happy with that. Political poll got put to bed because he didn't know enough information. And now party time poll can't have a good party? I'm just saying, lads, let's get it together. We can't have statements being thrown around Europe like there's two sides to every story, but then when you hear one side, you're not allowed to hear it. That doesn't feel right.
Should we get into story time a little bit then? Let's talk about, if we're talking about party time poll, obviously I want to have it on a good time. But, you were saying that like a couple parties where things have, should we tell some stories about where it started to really go off? I've got loads of them. I've got loads of them. You got one? I can tell you about a time when I went to Brixton to, what was that club called? Was it Brixton Mass? Was there a club called Brixton Mass? Do you remember that? I can't remember anyway. It was one of them places there. Big man. I remember being inside the dance here, and then somebody saying something's happening outside. Like, it's maybe time to leave. And you know what? That was probably the worst thing that this person could have told us to do. Do you know why? Because we went outside too early. All the man then was already... What we were supposed to do is leave the dance when the dance is finished, or leave the dance right at the end. How are you going to tell us that there's things going on outside and whatnot now? Me and my brethren step outside. All the man them are out there, and it's just me and a few of my brethren. And now, hawks are on us, bro. Hawks are on us. Big man, it was a chase. Yeah, bro. It was a chase. Man had to get out of there quick, fast. What happened is, like, obviously we're just minding our business. It's tense, but we're just trying to be cool amongst each other, innit, yeah? There's 3 of us. So we're walking out now. We're looking around now. Couple man with ballies on. Couple man, they're just... screw facing, but no one's not really troubling us. But I think what antagonized the situation is one of my brethren kept looking back. She's kept looking back. Bro, he's nervous, innit? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Brixton Fridge. Yeah, that one there. No, it weren't that. No, it weren't that.
But you're a fool.
Yeah, anyway, one of it might have been that. Anyway, as we're going around the corner, he kept looking back now, yeah? When I've looked back, I started to see a few man walking towards us. Cut round the corner, gone.
It's your fault anyway.
Gone.
Let me tell you something. I don't even
Gone.
go to no one's Brixton house, let alone their fridge. So more fool you when you want to go Brixton fridge.
Yeah.
Go find your problems in there. I can tell you one time I did go to a one dance. I had a good time minding my own business because I was only out here for the community. Now, being a Jamaican, I felt sometimes you can't just stay with the Jamaicans. You should share your services with the other different black experiences. One being Ghana, Equibanks, High Road, Tottenham. Very nice. More of a towards down the Tottenham ground. Towards the Tottenham ground, we're talking about near MPK.
Okay.
So we're going down that space, and it's like on the high road. There's a Sainsbury's there now. If you know, you know. If you don't go visit. So I was there minding my own business. I've come there with my brethrens. And as we're going to walk in, they got little security now. They're checking this, that, and the third. And the thing about Equibanks, when they used to do the party, they used to put the shutters down, but the shutters had like a little door thing. So that's what you were squeezing to get through. So it just meant it was just a bit of a tight squeeze. And sometimes there could be little altercations if someone's coming through and, yo, wait, and why am I waiting, and bare things. So that actually happened with one of my 2 of my friends have got into that type of altercation. But the friend that they've got into that altercation with has a name. Now, these days, we don't have social media like that. So you just know someone's name. My friend's a little bit wedge as well. This person's a bit wedge. If he was aware of the name, he wouldn't have said anything. I'm not going to say the name because I'm not Destiny's Child. So them 2 now got into a bit of an altercation. And my man goes, do you know who I am? And my boy goes, I don't care who you are. Boy! Thumps him. Now, I'm well in the dance.
In his face?
In his face. Now, I'm in the dance.
Square on or side?
Square on, my brother. And with Equibanks, you walk through the shutters, then you have the restaurant part, and then at the back is the dance thing. I'm already at the back, skanking, you know my thing, Funky House is vibing. Then I've heard, yo, my man punch Thingy Bob. I said, pardon? So let's call my friend, the nice guy, plan A, and my friend, the not nice guy, plan B. I went out with plan A. I would never go out with plan B. So when plan A punched plan B, I said to him, we have to go. Everyone's like, nah, don't worry. When he comes back, we can have a conversation. I said, no. You lot have punched my man in front of, like, was he by himself? Yeah, I said, yeah, his head's gone. His head's gone. So I've gone outside. I've linked Smiler. Shout out to Smiler. I've said to Smiler, yo, this happened. Smiler said, big man, it's time for us to roll. All of a sudden, I think Smiler might have got a message or I got a message. It's about to get crazy. So I kind of venture off a little piece and just kind of move away from the venue now. I see a little car. Just let me just chill here and watch from afar. I see a white van pull up. Now, because everyone was kind of not understanding what's going on. Everyone knows the punches. So everyone's kind of stood outside now smoking and doing whatever just to try and sense the vibe of the night. The van has pulled up, my bro. The doors have opened. I've just seen bare Turkish brothers come out.
Oh, shit.
And I've seen my one brother with them. I saw the car. I said, yo, this just reminds me of the time when you're playing football and it goes underneath there and you have to get it out. But these times, you're the football that needs to get stuck underneath there. So I just hid underneath the car. And the amount of gunshots I heard, big man.
Serious?
I said, I'm not built for this. You turn sideways, I disappear. I'm not built for this type of life. It's not really my thing.
Yeah.
And then the one thing I don't like about Tottenham at this time, give it 15 minutes. It's almost like it never happened.
Oh, shit.
All the time in for it. Like, I just never understood Tottenham.
Yeah, it's like a whole different world.
Bro, like it will happen. Yes, it will whatever. But trust me, once everyone's cleared and whatever, man say, oh, you got, yeah, they're not coming back, man. All right, cool, man, just go back in the dance. What?
Yeah, man, yeah. I hear that.
I rate them though. They don't waste the night.
I hear that. No, they don't.
Gratitude.
100%.
Moral of the story, gratitude.
Man, I'm leaving at 6 o'clock in the morning by force. This is what it is. It just happened. You know what I mean? We just got to enjoy the rest of the night.
I think I was prolonging the story because I really want to know whether I can say the names because you don't know them, and I just you can't.
Yeah. If you're thinking about it,
no,
just tell us afterwards.
It's mad.
Because I do want to know the names. I'm not going.
Of course, I'll tell you at a later date when the cameras are off. Because
yeah,
it was,
yeah.
man. That was one of the first times I'd been involved in something like that. Even one of the worst things I've been involved in outside of this type of violence thing was in the cinema in Wood Green. That situation broke.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Even, let me tell you something. I'm not from them sides there, yeah. But anytime I ever went down there, it was always going off by the cinema. We've talked about it before. It was either by Coochie. What was it called before that again?
Coochie, Shout.
It was called something else before, right? What was it called?
KO.
That's
KO,
it.
fam, all of that
KO,
was just
all
like
of that.
Asbo, bro.
Yeah.
And then indoor shopping city cinema, yeah. Bro, one time, it was my brethren Ben Butler's birthday. Amazing. Love Ben. We've all gone cinema. We used to go cinema, I told you, like 50 man deep. We're in cinema, boom, film, crazy. In there, eating, popcorn. Lively. Youths come inside. They don't have tickets. So clearly they haven't come to watch the film.
No.
They start calling things and rare, rare, rare. But then, because I used to do youth work, I hear, Poet! So I turn to the side and I see it's the little youths that might look after at the youth centre. I'm like,
okay.
Big man, but say my name. And get out here with it. But
yeah.
I've said it in a sort of jokey way because I know they're violent. So, yo, get out here, you know. Come on, man, for being protective. Get out here, you lot, man. Stop being stupid, man. Go, get out. So,
yeah.
I don't know what other conversations they've had with other people, but I've seen they've interacted with other people that ain't happy. But they must have thought it was just them seven. But I know their man don't roll like that. They're not the dwarfs. So solid settings. They roll 20, 50 man, bare man. Anyway. some people were like, oh, they saw that they were vexed. And they're like, Poet, I think they were vexed at you. You're like, no, they can never be vexed at me. Like, I look after some of them at the youth centre, and it can never be that. But then as the movie's gone on, because this was like 15, 20 minutes into the film, I've got a lot of time to contemplate whether it was me. I don't even know what film it is right now. So I remember that's how I was a little bit like... Anyway, we've come out of the cinema now. When you come out of the cinema, it's a long walkway, and then you can see the actual outdoors. Like, here we are in the part where we're going to go pay for our ticket and get out of this thing. You're back in the shopping mall. But it's a long walkway to get back out of the shopping mall. I've just seen bury them. Now, I'm at the front of the queue. There's about 30 of us. No, tell a lie. There's about 20 of us. About 20 of us. But there's so much of them. And we've got a lot of girls with us who've come to watch a film.
Yeah.
They have not come to watch a film. That's why they're there. So I said to myself, do you know what? If I'm the problem... let me just walk first, because I just feel like I know some of them, so I just don't think it will go the way these lot are kind of gassed me into thinking it's gonna go. So I just walked, left everyone, didn't even know. Tyson's
What was you anticipating was gonna? What was you anticipating was gonna happen?
a fight or something.
With you?
Yeah, because I apparently when they walked out of the screening, my boys told me they were vexed.
Oh, they didn't love that.
They didn't like the way I spoke to them.
So you kind of wanted to. You don't want to put anyone else in.
No. Let's just go and find out what's going on.
Yeah, I hear it.
So I just walked straight, but then Tyson clocked what I was doing. So Tyson's done the semi-step where he's just saying, wait, where's Poet going? So I've walked.
Yeah.
Then the youths run up to me. Then I said, oh man, I can't die in the cinema. I'm not even dying to come here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
But he's like, Poet, well, what? So it's all a blessing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, of course it was no problems. But then I've clocked, they're on to someone else.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh. So I only knew one of the youths I've clocked. I don't know the 900 of them. So I've just said, you know what, big man? Go home. I'm going to wait for my friends. I'm going to go home. We've gone back now. If you know Wood Green Cinema indoors, the Burger King's there, then the cinema's there, and then to your right, you got the Chinese restaurant, you got the lifts, and then you got the little place that you can pay right here.
Right.
So I've just stood at the front and I've taken my glasses off, I remember now, and I couldn't find my glasses or something like that. So I couldn't see things clearly. I've just seen to my right 2 youths paying for a ticket, and then bare youths start talking to them. Big fight broke out. It's 2 youths versus like 50 youths.
Mad.
Now I'm standing there and I'm like, what do we do? And it's 2 black youths and about 900.
Are they getting
Arabians.
mash up? Or are they
It's
like,
a bit of a...
It's like... Yeah.
Man's hitting the floor, this, that, and the third. Now, what I didn't mention is if you go to the cinema's there, the Burger King's there, and there's escalators in between it that can make you go up and obviously go down.
Yeah.
They run to the Burger King, and then there's youths running up the escalators, fighting them, running down. Then there's next youths running up, fighting these 2 youths, running down. So I'm watching this the whole time. And obviously, I'm party time Poe, so I can't really get involved like that. This is mad. I don't know what to do.
Party time Poe in that moment as well, in that day.
Yeah, so the
Cinema
circumstance
day.
of party time Poe is that type of fight is not what party time Poe
There
can
you
get
go.
involved in. I'm like,
Right.
yo, that's how my skill set.
Yeah.
That's how my skill set. I'm watching these 2 black youths thinking, I don't know how you're going to survive this situation because
Yeah.
there's too much of them. Couple of my friends tried to walk over like, yo, allow it. I see one of the youths running the back of the Burger King now. So I'm like, what's going on? I see him run out and they're fighting. Now, I can't make out what happens. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see. I can just see fights. And I'm saying to them, like, you lot, can we go? I don't know what's going on, bro. All of a sudden, I look back round. There's a youth just laying on the floor. The 2 black youths are out. I honestly thought them 2 black youths were gone. Because, like, no one was trying to stop this fight. And these black youths, I don't know, so they're out now. No one was trying to stop.
crazy.
So then now I'm looking at this youth on the floor and my heart's sinking. I put my glasses on, bro. And now I can see properly. My youth is blue. Like blue. Like I've never seen before in my life. And I'm looking at him like, what the hell is going on? All the boys that's when I really saw, like, bro, you can think you're built for a lifestyle, but in that split second when certain things happen, it all hits you. I'm seeing man drop to their knees crying. I've never, bruv, I felt cold in that situation.
Crazy.
I was like, the whole thing went silent and all you can hear is crying. No. All you can hear is denial. You can hear is loads of like anger and this different range of emotions. And all of us now are just dead silent. And it's like, I reckon it could have been about 30 seconds, bruv. It felt like 20 hours, bro.
Yeah.
And we're clocking and the youth starts shaking. He starts shaking and that's it. And I was like, Without even like I don't know nothing. I don't know. I'm like, he's dead. He's fully dead, bro.
Serious.
Fully dead. So they've obviously had to do what they've had to do to get out of the situation. Because I can't lie to you, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Literally, youths running up an escalator, doing what they're doing, running back down. Next youths running up, running back. And
Well, why were they doing that?
Obviously, something's happened in the cinema. I don't know what's happened. So clearly, when I said something, someone else has said something, and maybe we're sitting in the same area. So they thought my friends would have thought I was the person they were angry with. Maybe they were angry with someone near me. You know where I'm coming from. Yeah. So they was probably outside waiting for him. I've anticipated maybe it might have been something with me, but it's happened to him.
Right,
bro. It was mad.
You know them type of things will really stay with you, innit? Like,
what do you mean?
Mad. Yeah,
the police came afterwards, bro. We didn't leave. That must have happened about 11 o'clock. I don't know. Give or take 11:30. My charge you, we didn't leave the cinema until 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning.
Shit, then.
4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, they got us locked up in there. Crime scene. Man are asking you, what? Your name? You don't want to give names. You don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah, you don't know what you're going to get drawn into. Yeah, it's mad.
That's the first time you had to exercise certain tools. Like, excuse me, you have to give me your name. I said, big man, let me say something. I don't know if I do.
I don't, yeah.
I have Google. Just tell me why I have to. I'll write it down and we'll see if it matches up. And he was like, oh, let me go and talk. I said, let me go talk to a sergeant or whatever it was. I said, why can't I talk to you, big man? You got the uniform.
Yeah, exactly. You got a badge number.
You got a badge number. Come on, man. But yeah, that experience there was mad though. Yeah, it was actually mad. Wood Green Cinema, bruv. That was... Bruv, even when you saw
that cinema there, that little section there, has seen a lot of shit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even my algorithms to this day is showing me stuff that's going on over in that side.
Aye.
But yeah, it's mad. All right, bro. Do you know what? Some of the things I've seen.
Yeah.
Is Crime Watch still a thing, by the way? Do they still show that?
I haven't seen it.
I ain't seen it in time. But a couple of things that I've seen right there has been live and direct on Crime Watch, bro. One of them was well, actually I'll tell you one very quickly. Scala, you know Scala, yeah, King's Cross, boom, in there. Can't remember what the rave is, whatnot. Everyone's having a great time. Everyone is having a great time. Literally out of the blue, bro. One Don, he's standing right next to me. Someone comes like a group of dudes almost just walk past me, bro. Blast him in the face, bro. With I don't even know what type of gun it was. Shot him in the face. And then everyone's running out. At this point now, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Everyone's running out. I'm in a bit of shock. I don't really, because it was right next to me. So I'm saying, right, that's a bit mad still. But everyone's running out, so I'm not really taking it too serious. Then I've realised, man's just licked down somebody right next to me. He could be all behind me. So as he's trying to, because everyone's trying to get. Imagine, yeah, Scala holds that main room holds probably about, let's say it holds around 1,000 people, yeah? That main room. Probably holds a bit more. Let's say it holds around 1,000. Nearly half of those people was trying to get out of a door like that.
Oh, I've been there for those.
Bro, out of a door like that. So you could imagine the hysteria is even bigger now because everyone wants to get out because whoever is in there is probably right behind or in front or whatnot. These times now, yeah, when I've realised what's going on and whatnot, I'm trying to get the hell out of there. But then, my mind's like, I was on my own. Well, I wasn't on my own in the dance. I was with a couple of my brethren, innit? So, I didn't know where they were. So then I started thinking, hold on 1 second, did that happen to my brethren? Because the person that they've shot is literally was standing pretty much right next to me. So I've gone back inside the dance. There's nobody in there, bro, other than a couple of security guards and my man on the floor. My man on the floor, security's holding his face.
Oh,
and that ended up being on Crime Watch. Then there was another time where this was probably one of the most unfortunate things that happened to me within business, actually, yeah. So, years ago now, when I was doing events, I was doing events with the same guy, H, whatever. Carnival, yeah. It wasn't under my name. It was just like we were just doing a carnival after party, right? Ministry. So these were the days where you go and you sell the tickets physically. You don't go online and go on Dice and that. Like people, you'd have the numbers on the flyer, and then people would just ring up and just say, "Yeah, can I get a ticket?" And you drive there and go and meet them or whatnot. So I'm driving all about the place, bro. Everywhere, selling these tickets or whatnot. When I say I'm going everywhere, I'm going from north, east, south, west to Luton, yeah, to go and sell tickets or whatnot. We've practically sold out now. We've practically sold out. Ministry, I got the cash in my yard. Everything's nice. And what made this really nice is that this is probably only one of the few times in a year that I can make money like that, really. Yeah. Because I weren't making money at all. H just brought me in on doing this event with him. So anyway now, the day before, there was a rave called, I think it might have been Back to 95. So I've gone out there to flyer. I don't even need to, because I know tomorrow we're back here and the dance is nice. Guaranteed we sold all the tickets. But I'm just feeling sprucey. So I'm just outside, 4 o'clock in the morning, just giving out some flyers or whatnot, yeah. Then some dude, he walks out, yeah. He's walked out, there's a couple of them or whatnot. And then that stood out to me because it looked as though he must have had some type of altercation inside the dance, yeah? But he's come out. Anyway, bro, if you remember Ministry, so you got how do I explain it? On one side of the road essentially is the club. And then on the other side of the road is basically pavement and a wall. I think it's changed now. I think there's an apartment there. There's a pavement and a wall. This dude is standing on the pavement, bro. Bro, some car speeds round the corner essentially, yeah, drives onto the pavement and smashes into the guy, bro, in front of everyone. The guy's gone basically up in the sky, smashed his head on the concrete now, yeah. He's smashed into a car that's parked there, yeah. Then one of this guy's friends had a strap, so he's all trying to do all kinds of, bro, it was like a movie scene out there, and it was on Crime Watch. It was on Crime Watch. Yeah, so hold on. Is this right? So there's Ministry. You see that pavement there? So yeah, so see this bit here where the arrow comes out. See that bit there? See that arrow there, yeah? That weren't there before. It was just one whole pavement. Yeah. It was just one whole pavement. The guy's come out, he's standing across the road. This Don, from that part, right at the top of the road, he's driven down this pavement, bro, and at high speed and smashed into the Don. Smashed into the Don. Now, obviously, and then he smashed into a car and it's just all gone mad. So now, you know what I'm thinking, innit? I got a dance here tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I got a dance here tomorrow.
No one's gonna come.
I'm being selfish.
No one's
I'm
thinking,
thinking,
I know, no one's gonna come. But
it's not if no one's gonna come. Yeah. It's about whether the police is even gonna allow this to happen. So when the police has come now, everyone that was inside the rave, they've locked everyone in, bare people in the rave. Apparently they didn't get to come out until 6 o'clock in the morning and shit. It was all mad for them. We've left and then we've got the phone call saying, yeah, it's a crime scene. It can't go ahead. Bro, I had to drive all about the place to go and give everybody back their dough. And on top of that, not only am I driving, but knowing that I'm having to do that, because I didn't refund everyone that day, the amount of phone calls you're getting of people who want tickets. Is it still going ahead? Is it still going? Can you pay on the door? Oh, bro.
Chuckie, think about this person, because every dance has them. A man that went to the dance and strategically had his money, so he knew by about 2 a.m. he's out of dough, he'll get his cab home. He's now in the dance until 6 a.m. because it's a crime scene. Do you know how thirsty he was?
So I'm telling you.
Think about him, Chuckie. I know you had to do a lot. Think about him, Chuckie. But don't listen. I don't want to pin. I'll tell you one last thing. But I don't want to pin it all on the man them. Bro, Ferry Lane had alternative characters, Chuckie.
Go on.
Very alternative characters. We're at the top of Ferry Lane estate. It was me, Troy, Dorian. We're all good Samaritans. Pay our tax. Not to say that people that don't. But
council.
It has to be Big Man 5%. Who else is there? I think Neil was there. Lauren. Yeah, we were all there. Top of the estate. Top of the estate. Now, two of my brethren came. I won't say their names. They came and they were looking for weed. They just needed weed. That's all I know. And we were having a general conversation as you do on the estate. Weed. Then they finally got weed. I've never seen them so happy. So they decided to display their happiness in a particular way that I didn't understand, but I found humorous. There was a massive fish tank. They pick up the fish tank. We're at the top of the estate. The road is right there. The cars come in, obviously, to get into the estate and come out that way. They dash the fish tank in the middle of the road. Don't ask me why.
That's nuts.
It's like asking, are fish thirsty? I don't know. They swim though. So they've thrown the fish tank on the floor, and I'm standing there now, and I don't know what's going on, but obviously, as you do, I'm an idiot. We started laughing. Cool. People are driving past, we're watching them drive round, we're finding it. Obviously, we're young, we're idiots. We're laughing. Look, everyone inconvenienced. Then this car pulls up. It's a space cruiser. The man that drives it he can't speak. So what does that make him? Whatever that makes him. So yeah, he can't speak. He can't vocalize.
What? I don't even. Is that politically correct? By the way,
I don't know if it's
dumb.
correct, but I know that.
Because they say what deaf and dumb. I don't know if you're.
So when they talk, it
I
makes...
grew up saying that, but I don't know if you're allowed to.
Listen, I'm not trying to offend no one. Come on, it's a sensitive time. I'm not trying to. But they make the noises.
If you can't speak, then sometimes it's usually that they can't hear.
Mute.
What's
Mute,
that?
yeah.
Mute.
They're mute.
All right, so they're mute. So they don't talk. They make a sound, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would have thought so. Yeah. They can still hum and ting.
Yeah, they make
but
it.
you know what I
Nah,
mean.
it comes and they're not mute, but they're mute. Hey,
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So big man.
Yeah, because they're still making a sound.
Oh, this man far from mute. I'll tell you that. He's pulled up. Now we all know him because he has 2 massive Alsatians, so we don't fuck with him. He's pulled up and seen the crime scene and seen us. So I don't know what his mass was, but 1 + 1 meant we did it.
Oh, okay.
Now the actual people that have done it are now bunning their spliff, having a good time. So he comes out the car, and I'm thinking the dogs are gonna come. But if the dogs come, at that point in our life, we're around so many dogs, we're thinking, I'll kick this in its face. So I don't know, we weren't really afraid of dogs like that.
Why for the dog coming, by the way? But
Yeah, for real.
Strong.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
on.
and plus we have strategies. We'll jump in the car. There's little strategies around. But there's some strategies you can't account for. There was no dogs. So I'm like, so what's he looking for? He's opening doors. Now my brethren said, I don't trust this. So we start doing the start, the start jog. Like, what's going on here? Dorian goes up to where he lives. We're with me, Neil, Lauren at this point. Troy's house is over there. So Dorian runs upstairs. We're doing the slow jog. Brother, he had a rifle. He had a rifle. I'm talking, all I was, he's got a gun. I turn around.
Oh, shit.
I said, I want it.
Yeah,
Gone.
Yeah, out.
So now, obviously, we're at the top of the estate. But the bad thing about the top of the estate is, in order for me to get home, the way the estate is built, you've got the road that takes you to the part where I live. And I have to go, and to go through the estate, there's bare things. But in Ferry Lane, it will make sense. If you go on actual Jarrow Road and you go around the road, basically what I'm saying is, I can't avoid this guy to go home.
Okay.
Everyone else can avoid him, but there's going to be at some point where we can meet. So we go towards like the bitch, which is in the middle of it, to see where the car is. My man is patrolling the estate looking for us.
Crazy.
And I just thought to myself, I didn't even smash the flip.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
Fish
Yeah, it wasn't
tank.
even
It
you.
wasn't even me.
Yeah, it wasn't even. I know. That's the worst.
Bro,
you know.
fam,
I
it
always
was-
feel like as well when you grow up on an estate. Yeah, you always find yourself in a situation where it's like, obviously with the man and your brethren and whatnot, but you always find yourself in a situation where in your head you're thinking, it wasn't even me.
Every situation, I'm telling you, in Ferry Lane Estate,
It wasn't even
it
me.
wasn't even me.
It wasn't even me.
Would you know
bro.
about the flipping? You know when you see the helicopter lights from police are on you,
Yeah.
and you're running down the riverbank, and the whole time all you're thinking,
It wasn't even me.
it wasn't even me.
Yeah.
Like me and Chris Bell. Do you know how many times me and Chris Bell are running and we're like, we play football. What are we doing?
Yeah,
Like,
what
what
we
are we
doing?
doing, bro? Ferry Lane Estate is just legends, man. Shout out.
It
Ferry
wasn't
Lane.
even me, bruv. Bro. Like, oh my god, I remember
love
when we
Ferry
nearly
Lane,
got
man.
flipping. What was it? They weren't Albanians. What were they? Kosovans. Oh my god, bruv. That was nearly a whole next thing. A couple of my brethren decided to go and rush one U, and then we've gone to Ealing, and then they're all there, and then now we're in a whole thing, and it wasn't even me. It wasn't even me.
That is the story
And
of
them
my
man
life.
love a fight.
Bro.
The Kosovans love us like they love it, bro.
They're swinging, bro.
They're swinging.
swinging.
Like these man, and there's one thing that happened that I'll never ever forget. One time these lot were having a fight and whatnot, and these Kosovan guys, one guy in particular, bro, he's gone and swang to go and knock somebody's block off, bro. And I'll tell you something, yeah. Had he have connected with this punch, this would have taken his face all the way off. But he missed, and he punched a brick wall, and he just continued as if it didn't happen.
What?
And I thought, you know what? He's hit that so hard, yeah, that most people, even if you're tough as nails, it would make you at least readjust your stance, because you'd think, okay, I smacked something a little bit too hard. I'm still in it though, but I smacked something a little too hard. This didn't change nothing in his demeanor. Nothing, bro. All his target was, I'm knocking somebody's block off tonight, and that's that. That's what them man were on. Proper swingers.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm just texting the guest and letting him know. Come in.
Where is he?
He's upstairs. Buzz.
Don't buzz.
Someone. Honestly, yeah. Chuckie,
Have you ever had a ism and schism with the Albanians before?
Nope, because I don't. You see, Chuckie, one thing about me, yeah, is life is all about market space. Life is all about action, and life is all about consequence. I understand my market space. I understand what our actions are, and I understand the consequence. And you see, like, for example, the Kosovans when I saw them in school. The reasons why I like the Kosovans.
You had Kosovans in school?
Come on, they were the realest, bro. The reason why I like them is because we used to play football with them.
Right.
And obviously, we didn't know much about Kosovans then, but we just played football.
Right.
And sometimes some youths would come, and they would come and trouble people, and they would never trouble me because, I don't know, I just had mouth, I guess, and this allowed me, I knew my cousins and all that, so I was cool, but they'll trouble everybody else. And one time, we had some new 2-3 Kosovan kids that have come. Same things happened, youths that come over, Poet, or Kyle at the time, Kyle, don't get involved. I'm like, what do you mean don't get involved? It's my brethren, what you know? And obviously, I ain't really got no weight, no one's going to trouble me. So they went to trouble the Kosovan kids. And I'm like, yo, man, now allow these lot, man. They just warm to you lot. See the type of beat down they put down on these youths.
Yeah.
They brought the Kosovans, because they didn't understand what was going on as well, because their English weren't great. So I said to them, Kosovans, no, these are not our friends. I said to them straight, no, they're not our friends. They're just trying to take them. Yeah, I don't care, innit? Like, whatever happens to me, what are you going to do? Fight, let's fight. I don't care. They're not my friends. They're not my friends, no. He said, well, they're not your friends? Bang! Like, what? Wait, no, that wasn't part of the plan.
What, he still smacked you?
No, he
smacked my man. Oh,
not
okay,
me.
okay.
That's my brothers. We
Yeah,
had
yeah.
lunch and I gave him little money from
okay.
Maryland cookies and we had the connection, Panda Pop. Come on, man.
Yeah.
The way he punched this youth, I didn't think it was possible, bro.
Yeah, well, that man come from a different, you get what I'm saying? They come from strife.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, and they're not about to just come to our country, and think that you know, with all of that trauma, that you're now going to try and deal with me a certain type of way. I'm just not having it, mate. They're just not having it. They're just not having it.
The real drink.
Yeah.
Boy.
What you saying? You good?
Yeah, I'm on camera.
No, you are. You're going to be. Right there, though, bro.
No, I'm seeing now, though.
No, you're good. What is it? What's going on?
No, just
Oh, okay, you seem nervous, bro.
Walk on.
No, you can sit there. It's cool.
Wasn't happy with that one.
He was like, yeah, no, because obviously I'm just trying to. I'm saying, no, this is big scorch. You get what I'm saying?
If I'm on
Yeah,
camera,
big scorch.
Nah, big scorcher, come on, fam.
Man, I was just in the middle of telling an Albanian story. No, Kosovan.
Oh, scorcher, my boy, fifth, by the way, as well.
Put the microphone in the middle.
Bro, you know how much I hear that? Yo, what do you mean? You need
to go pictures, bro.
Bro, when man's flipping, sometimes you walk on the wing, some old man.
What's that?
Yo, you see an old man looking at you like this. But it's an old timer, so you're not really preying him, you get me?
Yeah.
Like after a little while, you know, like after he's preying, how you function.
You're like, okay.
We're fine on him.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, 100%. A million times that's happened to me. A million times that's happened to me. But yeah, no. So anyway, boom. I was like, I met one gal, yeah, in she was from Hounslow, yeah, and I think I met her through. I must have met her. I can't even remember where I met her. But anyway, it ended up leading me to hang with these other dons, yeah. I didn't even know them. But I'm just going there to go and check the gal because these lot know her friends and one of them's going to check her friends or whatever, yeah. So anyway, now, one time when I've gone to go and link her, I'm with these guys and whatnot, and they're laughing and joking, talking about how they was outside some youth's yard, flinging stones at the yard and this, that, and the fourth, yeah. So I'm not really paying too much attention to that because I don't really care, but I don't really know these, man. I'm just come here for the gal in it, yeah. So anyway, the next day I've jumped on the bus with this don. Let's say his name's Matthew, yeah. I've jumped on the bus because we're gonna go and link the two gals.
Rolling.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go and I'm checking the gal. He's checking her brethren, but I don't know him. I just know him through the gal.
Oh, you're gonna learn a lesson, eh?
Yeah. Oh no! I learned one. So anyway, now we've jumped on when we've got on the bus now. Yeah, naturally, what do? You go up the stairs and you go to the back, innit?
Of course.
So we've
No,
got up
that's
the
not
stairs.
natural for everyone.
Well, no, that's what we did. That's what I did anyway.
I rate that.
Right.
That you see it that way. 'Cause that
Yeah.
says.
That's
What
what.
is it?
Yeah.
No, but some man got that's not.
That's not their
There's
thing.
bare seats on the bus. You know?
Yeah, I know, of course. But this is
There's
what. So this is what's
options,
happened
fam.
now. So when we've got on the bus, he's sat near the front. So I'm thinking that's
Yeah.
odd.
Antenna.
Yeah, because I'm like, hold on, I'm going near the back.
Tingling.
But when when I'm looking at the back now, I'm seeing a couple Kosovan guys and whatnot. But that still wouldn't stop me from going near the back at least. I'm still going to go near the back because that's my default. That's just what
Get what you
I
do.
would do, yeah. So anyway, I've noticed he's near the stairs. So I'm just sitting behind him now. And then we're just chatting a little bit. And then next minute, yeah, bro, I swear if I'm lying, I'm dying. All of a sudden, I just see this Kosovan hand, yeah, go on the guy's shoulder in front of me. Yeah, like right in front of me, yeah.
So over you.
Over me on his shoulder. And he said, he basically said to him, do you remember me?
Yo.
Do you remember me? So I'm thinking, what's this about?
It's it.
Yeah! I'm thinking crazy!
What? It's mad.
So I'm like, what's this about? Like, this don't seem like
And
a
you're not even.
relationship.
You know why it's peak? Do you want to know like why it's triple peak? Because you're not. This is the back of the bus combo, and you're
Yes!
At the
this
front of
section
that.
of the bus. So this is all wrong.
Everything from the get-go is wrong. We're sitting in the wrong position, and this Don has come over and he's put his hand on his shoulder and said to him, do you remember me? And I'm thinking, how would you two even know each other? So anyway now, Matthews looked at the guy, next minute, belt, punch, lick, kick, everything. mash up.
What?
It's all going off in front of me, yeah? So in my head, I'm
Are they
saying to
going-
myself,
You see the blows? Are they going like?
they're going over
Are they
me.
doing these ones? You know the thing.
Yeah, like, yeah. It's like literally like this. It's like literally, man, are going like this.
Oh yeah, you just gotta just.
And all round it, bro, it's
You just
going
gotta
mad.
squint your eye and hope.
I'm just, yeah.
You can't do. You know what you can't do as well, yeah. You can't do this. Don't do this. Cause if you do this, yeah,
Yeah.
this is the problem. If you do this now,
You're a target now.
you're involved.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, I'm not involved.
So, no, but in my, this,
Make it very clear from early,
Bro, I'm just. This is happening.
and I'm a witness.
but at first now, I'm thinking to myself, hold on a minute.
Bro, I'm mad, you know.
I don't know. He's just getting licks, kick in the face, belt, this, that, and the fourth and whatnot.
By the way, kick in the face is
It's mad.
wild.
You know when the
Fam,
head hits the window
That
of the
was
bus?
fun.
Yeah, big,
Do you know
big foot.
I remember man is sat down, so man is gone.
kick in the face.
Bro,
is crazy.
do you know what I've
got
done
an
now?
Epic kick in the face story. Mad thing.
Oh yeah, I want to hear that. So here's what I've done. I've said, now I've got to defend my man still, guys.
Oh.
He's getting licks. He's getting licks. He's on the bus, innit? Yeah. So I've like kind of sort of put my arm around him on the vibe of like allow him kind of thing, bro.
Oh, you're
belt
like- yeah. No.
straight round the head, belt
Education,
straight round the head.
education.
I said, yeah. I just come in to check the gal. I don't know what's going on here. Cause you know what? I realized straight away. This was the use. When this was
the
the
Stones.
This was the Stones.
Oh,
This was the Stones.
That's why you said, "Do you remember me?"
He said that. Do you remember me? So my man, obviously, when he's getting the boot in, all kinds of stuff's going on. He's trying to find his way off the bus, innit?
Yeah,
Because
you
the
gotta,
stairs
like-
is right there. He's trying to maneuver. It's getting all mad for him. I put my
But
arm.
sometimes when it's too much assailant,
Yeah.
the licks can get disorganized.
Yeah.
So look, it might be because look, 3 to 4 is efficiency.
Yeah.
German, yeah. When you start getting too much, cause look,
Yeah.
on my mum's life, yeah. One time, mum was ended up in a thing, whatever, yeah, and something's happening, and I looked to my left, yeah. And a brother that I had a one-on-one with not that long ago, he's leaning on me.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, but I'm like, this is bare conflict of
Yeah.
conflict of interest. But the point is though, in that moment, my man has rolled out and done a mad GI Joe thing and he's cut. But it's cause there's too.
Yeah.
mad.
There's too much going
Yeah,
on.
like, it's-
There's too much going on.
You can't
There's too much
comprehend
going
it all at once.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, and if you're the person, if you're the victim in a scenario, by the way, that was just for like, I just said that just for creative purposes.
Yeah.
If you're a person that's a victim in that scenario, yeah, I'm guessing when you get up, or when you see the light at the end of the tunnel, yeah, the adrenaline's you got a different
100%.
turbo.
Oh, take it from me.
100%.
When
Oh yeah, I'm
when
out.
you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
They're not catching you.
No, they're not
bro.
catching you.
No.
No, not
There's
catching
one
you.
person. I know
Not
one
unless you're,
person
not
who's
unless you're
like a
dizzy.
cross-country runner, though.
Not unless they they hit you with something. where
adrenaline's gonna fix the whole joint, bro.
Yeah.
I know a man that got stabbed like somewhere crazy, like Edmonton Green, yeah, or maybe like deeper in Edmonton. He's run the whole way up Church Street, got to the A10, over the A10, gone past
Not
the
to the
milk
hospital.
factory. No, he's got to his house,
He got to his yard.
knocked the door.
Dropped.
That's when it. Yeah.
But like, if you see how far he's run, yeah, to get home, I guess, like, bro. And then when he was in the hospital, it don't make no sense. Only adrenaline or whatever
Was taken in.
Yeah, it's like a whole next. Yeah, it's like a whole next like a reserve. It's like a reserve battery that kicks in, and then but that battery goes quick though.
Bro, one time my dad was parking the car. No, he weren't parking. He's leaving. He's going out. You know, as a kid, you're just doing too much sometimes. I'm on my skates. Yeah. Like, as a big man, I see it all differently now. But like, somehow, some way, I've ended up near the car when he's reversing and to drive off, yeah? He's drove the car into me a bit.
Man.
He's hit me. He's not knocked me over or whatever, but he's hit me, yeah? You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, good, man. Boom, he's got, bro, my arm started
Yeah.
my arm started vibrating. I was like, bro, what's going on? Yeah, I'm on my skates, bro. I'm like, raw.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Bro, I'm sliding, yeah. Bro, next thing I know, I don't know if this is like, I don't even, like, what is it, shock or something?
Yeah.
Brother, I had to sit down. I'm sitting down on the curb now, bro. I've had to lay down.
Yeah.
A man's come, a man on the road has come and see me laying there. He's like, "You alright?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Hey, do you know what's funny about that? Yeah, is that like there's another thing that goes in your mind where you feel like laying down feels. You just trying to find comfort somewhere,
and you're
so you just lie down.
He's like, fractured my arm. I'm just keeping it. He's like, fractured my arm or something mad, and I'm just
serious.
Yeah, like my arm's fucked, but I didn't really clock at the like. I'm like, nah, man, like.
That speaks to the mentality of the man, because I know a lot of people, because they're used to just cracking on with it. Because when I broke my wrist, we have to deal with this.
Nah, do you know?
Yeah.
I got a story. Jamie, actually, imagine, yeah, I'm on my skate. You skate? You're a skater, yeah?
Nah, I used to like I can
Kinda.
skate. You see anything like that? Bike, car, van,
Sure, easy.
roller skate,
Loved it.
BMX,
Yeah.
skateboard. Not really my thing, cause it's a dope thing.
But yeah, you're one of them, man. So anyway, I skate, yeah, bro. I'm going towards Hyde Park. I'm skating towards the park, yeah, cutting down the thing. Next minute, all I hear is chucks. And I've heard chucks, boy, bam, clap. And you know what, yeah? The drop was so mad.
Cause it's the speed.
Yeah.
Man.
I can't even just jump up, really. I just laid on the floor, yeah. And then I've got up and it was Jamie. Yeah, he's like, "Yo, you alright?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, cool." Like, I got up now.
Fam.
So anyway, now we're just laughing. Now we're just laughing a little bit. We're laughing a little bit, and then we're just talking and whatnot. And then he's gone. So I'm all right. At that point, when we're chatting, I'm like, "Yeah, everything's cool, bro." As I've like started skating to my brethren, yeah, I'm like, "Rah."
I'm in a pain.
Yeah, then I'm like, "Rah." The next
You
minute,
see
I can't even.
You see that one? What you're doing there?
Yeah.
I know that one. I broke my elbow. I fractured my elbow. You see, you think, yeah, but you clock, somewhere in the mix of it, you clock you're doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why am I doing
Doing
this?
that. Yeah, you're just holding on to it. And I couldn't twist my arm that way, bro. It was mental. Mash up myself. Hey, the boot in the face story, though, quickly.
I know, I'll just never ever forget this as long as I live. It's not like some mad story, but I remember, boom, man's gone YO, Rochester, man's on induction, yeah. Bro, first night, yeah, bro. Yeah, it's like a zoo, and oh, the bear man, everyone's just doing bear noises and that at the window, whatever. Anyway, whatever time in the morning, someone's decided it's funny to tap the pipe, but the pipe runs the whole way down the wing, innit? So man is trying to sleep, some idiots tapping their pipe. So everyone's going mad. Boom. When I find out who's doing the pipe, whatever.
Yeah.
This is all new to me. I've been in jail a month or something. Get me? I was in Feltham and then I've gone. This is new to me. I'm on induction. Get me? Flipping. So like man are arguing at the window, like who it is, and commander saying, nah, it's escalating to your man dissing people's mums and all this stuff.
Oh, so when it starts into the sucking mum thing, yeah.
When I find out, boom, there's an issue on man's wing, Shadow. He's got all of the scary vibe going on. His hair's fucked up. He's mad dark skin. He's not really caring about the way his crep are. He's letting you know he's from East. Yeah, can't remember which part. Anyway, man, the next day, man's going to get lunch or whatever. Yeah. I should never forget, bro. They've figured out who this person was, or maybe they haven't. Maybe someone's just said something.
Yeah.
But they've made up their mind. This guy. So it could be this guy. It might not be this guy. So like he's coming up the stairs. Shadow's coming down the stairs. But I've just thought, raw, something here looks like. You could tell. Yeah. This guy is oblivious. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, something. He's
walking into something.
Let me just see what's happening there. Yeah. He's got I'll never forget, it's because of the way he's holding the tray, bro. He's holding the tray, he's going up the stairs, vroom, vroom. And I'll never forget, he's quite tall. So he's doing the two steps.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You skip a step out.
Yeah.
So he's going up the joint.
Oh, you're tall.
He's got the tray, yeah. And Shadow's just moving bare cool. And then he just booted him in the face. Like, like how you do rugby thing. That thing.
Oh, that one.
He's get vroom in the face, yeah. But it was like cinema, bro. He's kicked him. And when the tray's gone up, I felt like I could see each individual piece.
Yeah. Man, see the veg. Yeah.
And then
the tuna.
It wasn't even nothing more mad, but it was just, it looked cinematic. I remember watching it thinking, right, is this what Joe's like?
Did that turn into a whole thing afterwards then? No.
That was just a normal day.
Imagine that's a normal day. Do you know what I couldn't stop thinking about when you were talking about when you hit yourself and time after you're like, I feel like you go through that as a child, and the adult version of that is drinking. Do you know how many times I've drank something and I'm like, I shouldn't drink this, and then half an hour later, I'm holding myself like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
That drink, that might be the last one.
Yeah.
That might have to be the last one. That's.
Oh yeah, I've had a couple of them.
Sitting there and there right now, and even there.
Yeah, I've had a couple of them.
Oh.
I've had a couple of them.
I feel like shots was that.
Shots was definitely that.
Because I'm not like, that's not like in man's social circle.
That's not my thing.
No one don't really care.
All right, can we have a real conversation about this? Who started this shots thing? Because
I don't know,
I've been
but let me
outside
say
for time, and the yard man thing is not to do shots.
No, we
we
don't
have
do
it.
that.
We
We
enjoy.
picked that up from outside. That's why I was getting fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And so
What we could
we're
do is
doing.
we could drink a drink from a shot glass and sip it though.
yes,
Some people do that, but the shots thing is mad. I always remember my first proper girlfriend. Yeah, we went to KO in it.
Yeah.
It was her birthday.
In the end.
Yeah, early on. So now we've got there now. Immediately 11:30 we've got in there. Shots.
Can I pose a question? Where is she from?
She's from West. She's from she's from West. It's near Ealing sides.
That's not
Shots!
what I meant. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Huh?
Where's she from?
She's from Ealing.
Forget that.
Oh, where's she from? Oh, she's Arab. She's from Iraq. So anyway, but also to be fair,
though, I rate that.
huh? Say again?
No, he's moving advanced.
Yeah.
I rate that.
But she come from a sheltered kind of, her
Family, so
parents.
yeah.
She wouldn't allow that.
Oh, so he took her tops. He took her tops in the middle of it. Cold.
Hey, she's
You're a bad man. She thought you were a good guy.
Well, I'm taking her into an environment. I'm just thinking we're gonna be good in it. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know.
The logic, no, but you know what it is?
I'm just with my like, and a couple of
Different
us.
place, yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So anyway, these were the times when I started to realize how mad it was down there. I'm seeing bed every time I'm going to KO. I'm just seeing something's happening.
Look, it's crazy, bro.
But anyway,
KO,
literally nearly every time KO
I
and
don't go
Coochie,
there. I'm not going there.
because it was
Did you
called
ever go back
Coochie
in
after that.
Why am I going KO in the top of Wood Green?
All the men were there though.
Yeah, why am
Exactly.
I going KO?
Exactly.
Edmonton, what am I doing
Exactly.
Okay.
There was-
all of Edmonton were there.
There was
but I'm
numerous
alright.
things that happened that made me realize this ain't really the place I'm trying to go to like that. But this was early. I'm just hearing about KO like that. So anyway, I'm with her. She's balling out shots. Shots. 11:30, you know. This is still warm-up mode. It's not
nowhere near.
It's nowhere near the peak of the dance yet. DJ's in warm-up mode. It's early, yeah. So I'm not really doing the shots thing too much, but she's doing it, and her couple friends, whatever. Shots, whatever. So it gets to about 11:15. She's burst.
11:15.
No, 12:15. Sorry,
okay.
she's burst. But she's like leaning on me, kissing me. She's all on that, like almost in chop mode and whatnot. But we gotta be here till 3:00 and that. We're not getting back till it's early.
man.
Do you get what I'm saying? Now it's like, she's doing a whole have a shot with me, just have one more, all of that. I'm saying, listen, like we're going till 3, you know, like we're going till 3 in the morning. Anyway, now it gets to about 1:00. I'm with like one of my brethren or whatever, yeah, bro. I look across the corner of the dance. I see a security man holding my gal over his shoulder, walking out with my gal. Argument. I'm telling you now, yeah. See, in my head, you see, once you sober up, it's argument time. How am I looking in the dance? I see a man walking out with my gal, with her on his shoulder, and then when I've gone outside, she's just on the floor, shoes off,
Oh,
bro, all of that, shoes
Curb.
off, one shoe on. You get what I'm saying? Foot black now, and you know what? To be fair to her, she's like a proper cleansy, but she just lost herself in
no,
this
but
moment.
when it's like when you're young and it's the connection of the drink,
It's mad.
it's
This
that's
is
the
too much.
Shots
Shots.
But I
is
always
a
say-
different kind of one.
But to people that are home, you maybe they can answer. What are you trying to forget?
No, but people got.
They're just trying to speed up the process.
Yeah, to getting drunk.
And it's
drunk.
cheaper.
But you remember when you're drunk, you forget a lot of things. So what has made you
I
get
don't-
to the
that ain't
dance
me,
where you're
bro.
like, you need to... But
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
not me
get
either.
drunk plastered though. I'm not really trying to get drunk plastered because I'm trying to remember the night. So if I get to the dance and I've been there 15 minutes and I'm saying shots, this is not even attainable. Like, I always said in KO,
sustainable,
it's not
yeah,
sustainable at all. I always said in Coochie, this was my motto. Where we stood, to walk to the toilet took you approximately 12 seconds. If you are drunk, anyhow, whilst it's still taking you 12 seconds to get to the toilet, you're drunk too early. Because in Coochie, when it's packed, it takes you 15 minutes to get to the toilet.
Yeah.
Because it's
100%.
packed.
Yeah.
You got your punch. Yo, excuse me, and you might even go back and go, you know, I'm going to go in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how it is. If you are drunk when you can make a clean walk over there, I'm sorry.
Too early, yeah.
11, I remember Coochie. I remember, you can't be drunk at
But
12 o'clock.
take it out away from Gucci though. It is just like for a lot of people, it's just speeding up the process. And when I get there, I just want to get lit. I'm going to get there quickly, and in some cases, you're going to spend less dough.
That's
Is
the
it?
That's the pre-drinking thing as well. People get
Or a pre-drink.
Pre-drink.
Yeah.
do you know
I'm
what?
not a pre-drinker either.
I think see like just where that just in my family like my family like they like you see like drink and all that, it's not a thing. Like the kids have like they'll give the kids a drink like this is bare normal. So like by the time you're outside,
We don't
and
recommend
all
this
that-
at home, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not
but
saying
yeah,
you
we
do that.
should, yeah.
I give my kids a drink. This is cool, but they don't really want it. Guess why? Because they're kids. It don't taste that sick.
It don't taste
But
good.
we've already
Yeah.
got past that now. Do you get it? It's
I had
not like
champagne at 11, let's be real.
it's not some sick thing, like you get me. But it's mad, like to man when man started going out now, when everyone's getting into drink and this and that, like this is not like some fascinating
Amazing thing.
thing to man. Like, oh yeah, like let's get.
Because Caribbean households, to be fair, first of all, at 1 a.m, the party's still happening and everybody there. So they've been drinking. I've already seen them drink, and I might lick a fruit punch.
Yeah.
I might nick a
100%,
fruit punch.
yeah.
I might nick a. So when you go out, I noticed that kind of what you're saying, and maybe what you're saying as well. A couple of people didn't have that growing up, and so the drink thing is new to them. They can't believe this, and they start off with Malibu. Before you know it,
Malibu.
Come
Oh yeah,
on,
Malibu,
man.
that was me.
yeah, start off with Malibu. Before you know it, they are with Ray and his nephew having a good old time.
One time I got so burst, yeah, I missed my own flipping house party, bro.
What do you mean?
Fam.
Yeah,
Do you know what?
How can you not attend this in your house?
No, well, what happened is my cousin come to check me, yeah. He's come early because he's not a people's person like that. He's not. It's not his thing. So he's just come early before everyone. We've had a couple of drinks and whatnot. Then he's scared when it's starting to become a thing. So anyway, people are coming, whatnot. I'm burst at this point. So I've decided before everyone gets here, let me go and order like a whole bunch of pizzas. So I've ordered a bunch of pizzas and whatnot. After the pizzas have come, as I've walking out, I've dropped all the pizzas on the floor. All of them. Only a couple of them have survived, yeah? So I was like, you know what?
Up in the box as
Yeah,
well.
mash up,
Nasty.
folded, all of that, yeah? I said, you know what? Let me go have a quick nap because this is mad. Bro, I went and had a nap.
Chipped out.
4 o'clock in the morning, bro. Bro,
Was
I
the
missed
party
everything.
going when you woke up?
Nah, everyone's gone.
Yeah, this is
My mum said to me, nah, you know, this one was there, that one was there, everyone was here, whatever. I missed the whole thing.
Yeah,
People were coming in the room and that, just checking on me or whatever.
Oh, so you was there, but you weren't there.
I was there, but I fell
was
asleep,
there,
bro.
But you weren't. Yeah, I hear
I
you.
wasn't there,
Hey,
bro.
wait, you see R&B and slow jams?
Yeah,
You drink?
rarely. What I might have one here and there. I've never been burst at R&B and slow jams.
So you might not have had the full experience.
What do you
In a
mean? In
weird
what
way.
sense?
Wait, no, but deep it like you got a pre like R&B and slow jams, yeah.
It's the vibe.
Yeah, but there's a look pre it, bro. Just pre the music that's thumping, pre the people that are there, and then add in the drink factor for them, and then their experience, and it's a nice experience.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he might have never
Had gone for that
had
mile.
that experience, the same one that.
No,
they
I ain't had that because I'm playing for the main set for a large part of the time. So I'll have a drink, but my experience, how we're experiencing it is different. I'm experiencing it with playing the music and doing the sound man thing and all of that. They're experiencing it just through the music and getting drunk and getting lit. And then I just like my high is once it's over, innit? But yeah,
Once
once
you
it's
gone.
done, once it's done, I'm like, yeah, shit, that was sick or whatever, or could have done that better or whatever it may be. But
Yeah, I hear you.
my time, if I'm gonna get burst somewhere, it might be Stone Love on New Year's Day.
Okay.
I might go there. I didn't miss it last year. You went
Let's do this. Stone Love.
Stone
sound
Love.
man like
That's my
Stone
thing.
Love. They don't
Yes,
hold-
yeah.
Everyone saying,
Come on.
everyone saying this is why you don't mix me and these dope MCs are like come off.
It's different.
Frequencies different.
Right.
Yeah, different frequency. When man's like, when these dorks are fucking finding a new cool word to say and all that, man's just saying normal shit.
Right.
But yeah, sorry, go on, yeah.
No, we can stay.
Yeah, we can stay there. But when it's a straight, no, I hear it still. But that kind of environment, that's me. I'll go and have my drink, be in the corner, and then by the time it's done, I'm burst. But I'll leave. I always know when it's time to leave. I'll get to a point where I'm saying, you know
Have to
what?
know.
Yeah. Like when I get drunk, yeah, I hit a certain high, and then after that, I'm only coming down. So I can't drink more. It's not going to make me go any higher. I'm coming down now. And if I drink more as I'm on my come down, it's mad. So I just tell whoever I'm with, yo, I'm just going.
I get to a point of burst, yeah, and then it's just locked in. Like I'm just here. Like
And you can't even leave it.
You stay in it.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm just right there. It don't matter if I drink more. Obviously, I can get mash up. I'm guessing, but man, just get here and just stay right there. But my thing is, I'm trying to time. Yeah. Alright, so this is the journey.
I'm on that as well.
He's such a football man. This
Journey
man is
is
trying to
like
be
this, yeah.
strategic with it,
Yeah.
like he's clocked.
So like,
But you got to start at a certain time. You got to know what time to
see
start.
me, see how I grow.
Yeah.
I got no business in the warm-up section. And also, but
Straight
listen
to
to
it.
this. I learned this myself. I also got no business with the stragglers.
Oh yeah,
'Cause that's not my lane.
yeah.
Like, I'm not looking for gal.
You must have had a young
I'm not
time.
looking for gal that weren't on the list.
Okay. I hear it.
Boom. If you know what I'm saying, I'm not really here. That's not what I'm after.
But you must have had a day and an era where it wasn't on the list though.
Yeah, no, but what it is, man, learnt the hard way from growing up.
Yeah.
You go out, the end of the what are you do? Are you the sound man gonna pick up the speakers and that? Why are you in the vicinity at the when the thing's
Right at the
done?
end? No, I'm not on that.
It's a thing.
Well, trying to pick up gal and that right at the end.
Because
Nah,
that's how it starts, and then at some point, it's just the man in that couldn't draw. You gotta do the maths, do the equation here. At some point, it's bare people that couldn't draw no gal in the dance.
Outside trying to think.
These are probably not cool people, are they?
Forget about it for football terms, yeah. Strikers cover probably the least amount of space, but their biggest responsibility is scoring goals. So you might not even see them all the time, but in the highlights they feature. So if you're in a dance covering that much ground, no, you should have scored your goal 2-3 hours into this game. You should be done. You should have the way home. Like you should
That's
really.
it.
So when I see
If it doesn't happen in and around a certain time,
forget it.
it's done. I've forgotten about
no,
it.
it's
And
the
if it
next
is going to
one.
happen,
It's the next one.
yeah, it's the next one. It's the next one. And
There's
if it is going to
exceptional
happen,
dances, though, like a birthday, you can stay to the end.
yeah,
But
yeah,
past
yeah.
No,
that,
but that's
That's different.
nuanced,
That's different.
though, that's nuanced.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if it ain't happening in this moment, and it's gonna happen at some point in the night, it's happening while I'm on my way to wherever I'm going.
Yes.
It's not happening. I'm not hanging around.
Yeah, no.
You get what I'm saying? I might have just been leaving on my way out, and then something's
something
formed.
up. Something
Something's
happened.
formed.
Yeah,
Something's
yeah,
formed.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, what's that?
No, do you know what
Let
that
me
is?
explore that.
You see in football, you know,
Yeah.
you ain't call that, yeah? You make your own luck, son.
Yes.
Make your own luck.
Yeah.
You run back post, no one's told you
Yeah,
why,
yeah,
and it
yeah,
just
yeah.
happened to work out.
100%.
I don't mind that.
Bro.
100%.
But and even that's not strategy. That's just again luck. I don't like I think it's a
I've
rubbish
had some
strategy to
situations
stay
where
the
I
end.
can't believe this is happening, you know.
Of course. Of course.
I've
use your
had some
privilege.
situations where I'm like, there was so nothing on the card. And then all of a sudden,
It's just happened.
the 97th minute,
Yeah.
the 97th, I'm talking, like when I say the 97th,
That's the coldest ones.
bro, when I'm talking about 97th minute, I'm talking about conceded, that's it, whatever.
Aguero,
Yeah, and then like, I'm ready to just like, my eyes is ready to just close and I'm done until the next day. Then all of a sudden, Aguero! I'm like, wait, what? You? Okay. You know what I'm
Can't lie, that's
saying?
one thing I never do though. Until the whistle's over, awareness. 100. We've got a responsibility to take.
Yo, 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
Cold.
So the man will say, yo, Paul, we can't end. Let's go. Let me just go. But till then, antennas, everything.
I don't want to mash up Poet's thing or anything, but I'll tell you what, Poet is cold when it comes to it still, not gonna lie. I've seen Poet working just on a friendly one. What, bro? Workers. I remember one time, Paris, I'll never forget it, bro. It's me, Poe, a couple of us, whatnot. Next minute, before you know it, yeah, there's a whole thing that he's just politely engineered. Before you know it, you're like, wait, what's going on? It's like we got a whole section of a whole dance just out of the blue here. And it was like, nothing was happening over here. Poet's gone off, come back, there's a whole thing happening now. Workers.
Yeah, man. We need vibes. It's
Workers.
important. I always don't understand how you draw a gal without a vibe. That's a rubbish gal to draw.
Yeah.
You gotta create the vibe. The whole thing has to be mad, and then the vibe, man.
Should we have a quick conversation about principles?
Very important, man. Bro, I can't even speak. Important.
I was listening to a conversation where they was talking about, so it stemmed from the young thug tweet and delete, yeah? You know, he tweeted something where he said,
I don't know you, my guy.
yeah, I don't know you, bro.
know you.
Like, why you
First
acting
day
like
out.
that?
Fuck is the guy, man.
First day out.
And so the conversation ended up leading into principles. Like, if it turns out, yeah, that tweet is obviously from him, which is from his account, whatever. Yeah, and this person could have potentially have put you in jail. If you come from a certain place, at what point does your principles kick in and be like, I can't, regardless of how much money you might be making my business, do you say, I have to cut ties with this person? Or do you push that aside and say, this person is not even just the hottest thing on my label or around my thing, one of the hottest rappers in the world right now? Do you just bite that and say, you know what, you're making me peas, I'm gonna deal with that? Because principles coming are in play at some point, no?
Of course, before Scorcher goes, I will say it looks like he's done the thing in between though.
What's that?
The thing in between, from what I understanding, was he wanted to release on the same day as Gunna initially when he came out, and he released an album called Business is Business.
Right.
But then he's also said, stop acting like we're friends to the net. So it looks like he's playing you're under my label, you're gonna work for me.
Right.
But in terms of us having a relationship,
Let's not do that.
I'm protecting you off the strength of you're a business interest. Outside of that,
I
fam.
thought you was gonna say you're a bitch. Sorry.
Like that's all it is. It's just business, and sometimes you can't take business too personal. You just got, do you know what I'm saying? Personal life is personal, and business is business occasionally. And I think that's what it is in this sense. Scorcher, it'd be nice to hear what you think about something like that.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Like, and this is man speaking as a big man now. Like, see, at some points as well, you gotta self-reflect. Like, it's all good. Like, it's all good. Oh, like Gunna should have done this, Gunna. And listen to this. You knew he's not that guy. Yeah, you knew. Mm-hmm. See, you're cool, Bridget. That's cool, but you just, you didn't. You like, bro. This don't roll with us on this function. Like, you gotta, bro. At some point, like, and I feel like, like, if people have been snitched on or whatever, you see, sometimes you end up in a space where you actually gotta reflect on yourself. Like, bro, forget about him. He's like, if you get bit by a snake, if you're in a fucking, if there's a snake pit over there, yeah, and you go over there and get in the snake pit and get bit by a snake, these times you like fucking, I don't know, birds, yeah. Fucking hell, mate. Maybe don't be round. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking about fuck, but I'm saying these are the kind of conversations man need to have with themselves. You know what, raw? If I was being honest to myself, did I really think he was like me? And if you know deep down that he's not, then bruh, maybe you need to navigate differently.
What if you think he is though?
Yeah, then that's different, isn't it? Like, then also as well, don't be mad. Just understand, raw. You learned a hard lesson. You found out the hard way who he is. But man can't be expecting everybody to like be the same. Or this is not real life, bro. Gunna's not that. Gunna might. I don't know about the situation, but if he did do something he shouldn't do from a man perspective, yeah. Like, bro, like, maybe you should have known that who he is. Like, there's bare people that are them are brethren, good brethren. I wouldn't. They don't get nicked standing next to me. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not in no scenario where I'm asking him or I'm hoping he
does or holds.
Because that's not him.
It's not his skill set.
Yeah, that's not him.
You're not asking your right back to bang from 30 yards unless he's Trent.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas you got brethren, yeah, that aren't that way inclined, yeah, but because they are certain, like, they might fucking not be gang members or whatever, they 9 to 5ers, whatever, yeah, but because they are that way inclined, they're gonna make certain tough decisions that the 10 man in the group, maybe not all of them are making. You get me? So it's just you just gotta be realistic, and because we all get how it goes, bro. It starts at this. Lowski said it on his rhythm, bro. Like, starts at 100 man.
Yeah.
It's all, and they whatever things are. Yeah?
And then it starts to situations happen, and you start to realise, but if you're like at a certain point as a man, you gotta self-reflect that, right? You know what? Stop worrying about fucking him. Like, what did in this, where did I go wrong? And the reality is, where he went wrong, I'm guessing, is fucking bringing about a dog.
Fair enough, bro.
Yeah, that's fair still. I think, yeah, it's mad. Because I know some people would make an argument to say that principles will always go out of the window when money is being made.
Not with me.
It depends on how much money then. So some people, I like to do this. I like to do this. All right then. So okay,
Trust me, not with Scorch, but I hear you.
okay. Let me just. I know what you're gonna say, but I'm still gonna say it anyway. Say in this situation, yeah. Let's just say that you was in a situation with somebody, whatever, nearly put you in jail. This was a person who you thought was a certain way inclined, yeah. Their actions could have led you to being in jail for a long period of time, but it was making you some money on a record label or whatever, yeah. If you could have ended up being in jail for life based off of what they said, firstly, what would you do in that situation? Do you, out of principle, do you cut that, or do you understand that, you know what, it just is what it is, that person's making a little piece of money for me, I'm going to allow it, it's business is business. What do you do in that situation?
He's a dog, so what he's going to do is demand them money now.
Right.
That's it. You're a dog.
That's fair.
You're not one of the man them, but you're going to make the man them money. That's it.
If he's not a dork, if he isn't a dork,
he's a dork. You
now
just told me he's a dork.
Okay, but let's say he's not a dork now. Then let's say somebody who's not a dork.
What do you think? Because if he done some done some street shit and done that, you're not a dork. You could be like a killer dork, you know. What? You think like there's some lifetime thing where, mate, you start doing all that other stuff. That's what it is now. It don't go like that. So
essentially what you're saying is you're switching the way that you see that person and compartmentalizing that whole situation in order for you to be able to just understand that they're just making money for you now.
Bro, it's very simple.
Because then that's kind of the same thing then, isn't it?
I'm doing business, I'm doing business with my mate. Yeah? This business is beneficial for bare people, yeah? Now, if it comes out your dork, then you stop being my mate and I'm doing business. Why am I like, bro, when you go to McDonald's or whatever, they don't like decide to not serve you because of like, what you on about, bro? You come up, go do your rap, your songs and all that. This is what's gonna happen. You do that. You rap your lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah? Whatever happens to you is nothing to do with me. These things that generate P, what's gonna happen is, Poet's gonna be your tour manager now. That's what's happening. He's your tour manager. He's your manager. You get me? The P's all staying here.
Yeah.
All of it. And you
do your thing.
You do your rap thing. Don't step out of that box though. Please, because that's crazy. But you just do your rap thing. And like, why? I don't get it.
If that person steps out of the box, yeah, let's say that person does step out of the box in another way of violation. At what point does the principal say, I'm not taking the P then? Because you're saying, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah,
because then now it's like, okay, cool. They've stepped outside the box, but they made you 10 mil though.
No. Because bro, the alignment's all wrong. It's always gonna go bad. Always.
But then they made you 50 mil then.
No. It's always gonna, because he's gonna make you 50 mil and send you to jail.
The thing is, you can't put the one thing you can't put worth on money. Like, money is just nonsense. Like, money's only great when it's aligned with individuals with good hearts. When you have money aligned with people that will F you over, how many rich people do we know that have been messed up, bro? Like,
but I'm with you.
I know you are.
I'm just saying that sometimes in that situation, you know, like for some people, it's to a point.
No, but you know,
do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean?
Even the whole convo that you're having to me, don't make sense. Cause man's coming from nothing.
Yeah.
And now man have something. And man are talking about, let's fuck off everything that we embody for more. Like,
what?
We're already winning, bro. Man can't lose from here. How can man lose? Because man didn't make some extra money with a sucker that stands opposed to every. I'm not saying that's the case with my man. I don't know, but I'm saying in the scenario you're making, like if I've got 3 mil, like bro, like you see at that point, if you're gonna do whatever for money, there's bare other decisions you would have made along the way, bro. Man didn't not make them decisions to get here now. To just say forget all of that's, to me that's mad.
That's why you got to do what Scorcher said, because you know when someone's your brethren.
Don't follow me.
No, I reckon you should.
I'm not the person to follow.
Because if you're doing business and you're my brethren, the brethren part is where things can go wrong. Because I have the capacity personally to just go, I don't need to overthink the situation. We're brethrens. But the moment I realise we're not brethrens and it's business, then I don't place you in a place of lost thought. I place you in a place of, yeah, I need to know everything you're doing. I even want to know what you're eating for breakfast. Anything to do with me, I want to know what you wore, what clone you used, when you went shit. I need to know everything to do with me in regards to you, because I don't trust you. It's just business, fam. Yeah. And then outside of the business, go about your business. I don't need to know.
I think me personally, if I'm young fuck, like I'm like
that's business.
Signed to me.
100. And you keep going doing Afro beats and all of that. Don't do no more gangster stuff. You say happiness. Yeah, we over there.
You could do all of that. You could do all of that.
Do all of
that.
No.
Just make the dough. Just make the P. You're
it won't
part
make
of
the dough. You've come out because obviously it's all based upon real life, you know. So the character he's shown right now is I don't want no problems. He's come out. He's gone gym. Happiness. Stay there. It works. If you come back and do the gangster thing, and I'm a gangster, and that's how I make money, and then I paying you to be the gangster, it might ruin my credibility. Just stay over there. But with Davido and all them man there.
Gunna's been doing that though.
He has. Now he's doing this. Before, you know what he was saying, because I can play it. I listen to Gunna.
No, but what I'm saying is, he's not necessarily just doing the Davido thing. He's doing the gangster thing still.
In his album, he had a song called Back to the A. You never said back to the A because you was in the A. Now you have to let know, man, you're going back. It's not the same no more. I'm glad you've let man know. It's not the same no more. Listen to the projects, bread and butter. It's not the same no more. It's not the same no more.
But me though, if I'm fucked though,
get the money.
I'm doing business.
Let's do business, man. It's not the same no more, man.
Business.
Songs like Still Prevail, like the titles are changing.
Bro, like, think of it like this, yeah. Like a man could be signed to a record label and never meet the MD
at all.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So what's wrong? Like you think the MD's keeping up with whatever you got going on outside of the money that you bring in?
And Young Focus made it very clear, boy, because even if you say the tweet's not real, in the studio he had Travis Scott, Future, and Playboi Carti. There was talks of Drake coming to link him, give him a meal. There is no talks of him and Gunna linking up. Not one talk. It's done, bro. And that's saying to Gunna's whole fight.
I don't know this project enough to even say. I don't know. I don't even listen to Gunna like that. Really,
I listened to this.
It's not really my.
I did listen to it. I won't lie. I listened to it. I did enjoy it. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, because that's the one thing that I know a lot of people are saying though. Like he's been on fire.
What do you mean?
People are still saying he's been on fire. So that being on fire thing that people are saying still must come from what he was about before.
He's focused on one part.
Go.
You know what he got, bro. There's like a turbo boost for artists when they go jail. I can't explain it to you. Because me, even when I was in jail, I went writing and all that. Like, bro, like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's like some kind of flipping, when you, on Dragon Ball Z or something, you come out with like a different, even if you ain't been writing in jail. Like, I don't know if it's like, because you're so used to your day being, like, do you know what's a very real concept in jail, yeah? Like, how much hours there are in a day, like how much time you got in a day.
Yeah, you've more value, yeah. Because it's not yours, isn't it? It almost belongs to someone else. You give time to someone else that's meant to be yours. The time that they do give you, you'll value it more.
Well, you got X amount, you got this window to get this done, this window to, boom, I need to go over there, let's chat to him, see whatever, boom, yo, is this, whatever, yeah? Like, you probably carry a bit of that with you when you come home into your music. Like, rah, you know what? I got now. Like, when you go gym in jail, yeah? Bro, this ain't David Lloyd's, bro. You got bro, it's bare hit training, bare high intensity, get it going.
Yeah.
Car brother, we gotta the session's only this long.
Yeah.
They gotta do roll check or whatever. Like you might only get 45 minutes.
I hear it.
So you gotta go do. But that's like kind of everything. Like, so you probably come out, when you come out, you got a bit of that in whatever it is you're like. You start to make the most of your day, like rather than I can do. You see all of that, bro. Whenever you're in jail, did you ever hear someone say, "Oh, I'll do that tomorrow"?
Yeah.
That's never. I've never heard that once. Oh, I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. That's not a thing. I've never even had thought about that ever in my life. Just here sitting now, I'm like, right. I've never heard that, because even though you ain't got nothing going on. Yeah. Every day you got this set period of time that you got to do whatever you got to do with.
No, so I don't dispute that though. But the thing is, I can't, because haven't listened to it, so I don't know what he's really saying like that.
Oh,
The
he's
point
just
I'm
chatting
making
about
is,
gal and
okay.
It's not really like.
So he's not doing it. He's not
Vibing,
going.
vibing.
He's just vibing.
It's vibing now.
Okay, all right,
no
cool.
more. I'm not gonna snitch.
The,
no more.
The
of that.
point. The point that okay.
No more.
The point I was making is is that if his fans that are his fans before all of this are saying that he's on fire today, I was just doing the math of if you liked him before this and you're saying that he's on fire today, that he's still giving you elements of what he's given you before.
No, he's
so when
not-
you were saying,
yeah, he
so
is.
when you're saying, oh, like he can't say these things, I'm saying, well, his fans are saying he's on fire.
Yeah,
so
but
if he's
he
on
Keep
fire,
saying these things,
No. It's not that. It's come on. I wish it was as simple as that. It's not, man. Let's be honest with ourselves. The market space is from is black people. When you get elevated and you make real money, the market space you're in is white people. Now, if the white people are still happy with you, it's because you're not saying the black stuff. But you don't have to say the black stuff to make money. Flo Rida didn't say any of that shit, and he was cool. Neo was doing R&B. Next thing you know, he's fucking Ibiza talking about whatever the hell he's talking about, and Chris Brown. And I'm saying that's a different market space. So once you do what you got to do over there, as it's been proven with loads of other people, you don't ever have to come and touch over here until it's time to do Black History Month. Karen.
But pre this though, yeah.
sorry, but the thing is, you just said though that he it was a vibe still.
Yeah, I
and
like
people
it.
that I listen to, like podders and whatever, that are in the black space, are rating his thing.
No, of
so
course, but
I'm just going by that. Though.
But I'm talking about the primary source of the market, like
Right.
the core demographic of individuals where
Yeah.
he has come from is that Atlanta rap, which is the Futures, the Young Thugs, the sell drugs.
So you
the
saying
do
that they're
this.
not really fucking with
They're
him?
done with him.
Serious.
They're done with him, and there's still going to be gal like him, and obviously his core fan base, if you go to a show, will be gal and that type. But you see that sort of RN's crowd, they're gone.
Yeah.
He's not on no Metro booming nothing. Metro don't trust you. Esco's not with you. All of that's done now. It's done. Principles are so fucked up that now you just got to stay where you are, because you don't know Davido from nowhere. They don't know him from nowhere. You don't know Tyler or Kyler or The Water, or you don't know none of them people, fam. You're from Atlanta, cuz. Let's keep it real, fam. So if you can't be with your core fam, that's what I love about music. I just got to look at your own music and your own journey to see if you're a real nigga. Because if I can see the person you was with from day one is still there, or a lot of them, then I can go, I might not be able to relate to it, but at least there's a level of consistency in your real life. This guy might be rich, but if you take a look at all the people he was with from the start that he's with right now, he's a lonely rich man. And I'd rather be a fucking poor man full of love and all of that than that lonely rich man. Fam.
So would there be an argument to say that these lot are not fucking with him because of what principles, right?
Of course, he snitched.
But
I
Fug
don't
is
know
essentially saying, well, we don't know yet, whatever. But Fug is essentially saying, you can still make some money. It's still business. So
Because now
so-
you're my bitch. Now
So
we're
you
gonna
gotta-
send you on the strip, and you're gonna go make some money, and
Yeah.
you're gonna come back. And you were doing that anyway, but now you're gonna have to find ways to do it without the luxuries of us. I'm not saying you might not.
Wait. Why are we acting like we've never heard of someone snitching on someone and then pressure getting applied and man have got a...
pivot.
This is like this is not no new, like man are just... This is not no new... Oh, you snitched on Matt, bear pressure now. What, you snitched on mine when you're still about? What, you still... Alright, cool. We've got to make this make sense.
And I don't care what you say about these Davido and Tyler and Kyler tracks. He wanted to be in studio with the man them the other day. No one can convince me otherwise. I don't even know them. But I promise you, if you said to Gunnar, this man does music, you know, we're part of this thing. Like, when you take yourself out of the one thing that you was a part of your journey, I don't care what you say, you miss it.
Yeah, 100%.
So him, happy in it. Oh, shut up.
I'm just, you know what? I'm just like,
I'm
I'm just digging the surface of the principles. That's all. I'm just trying to understand that.
But he's arguing
I understand
himself.
it, but I'm just
he's
making
arguing with
arguments.
himself. You know, he said he's not going to snitch and snitch. So it's not even my principles; it's his own.
I don't know that he... I don't know what he don't know.
No, I've done the
Well,
research.
one
he
day,
snitched, man. He snitched, man.
there's going to be an interview. I'm sure Fug's going to say something at some point, but
Is
you know,
he?
he'll say it in a way that's not going to affect his parole or whatever, because that is techie. He's on a 20-year thing. One little flip, you know, they want to put him back in jail. So
Then he shouldn't say
literally-
nothing.
Yeah, it's better that he just don't say nothing.
No,
but
there's no need.
in 20 years, a shot, he might have a couple of shots, and then before you know it now, man
Drink
starts.
champs now, it's different.
It's crazy.
What? Listen, if he goes drink champs, yeah, and starts getting that on, then I think he'll be alright. Now people go drink champs and actually don't even drink sometimes.
Do you know what? In 20 years' time, they all might forget it and they might be friends, you know?
I was thinking that.
They might
What?
just
Who's
be
going to be
friends.
friends?
All right, they said no. All right, Gunnar, I tried.
Who's
I tried
going to
to
be
give
friends?
balance.
No,
Right?
I think so. There might be, that could be the case, but I'm saying in 20 years' time, he could mash up his parole easily, though. If you
But
come from a certain.
in 20 years' time, if Gunnar snitched on my man, they're not gonna be friends.
Okay, yeah.
Because you know the parole and everything he's going through might be because of my man. So every day you're affected by my man. It's like
if he's the reason he's in jail, they're not going to be from.
it's like the equivalent. One of my brethren's got a scar on his face, and he knows the person that done it, and he just can never forgive him.
Yeah.
So it's me, how can I forgive him? Every single day I wake up, I look, and you're asking me to forgive this.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm not on it, and I can't say nothing to him. It's his scar. It's not mine.
Hey, before I even ask you any questions, Scorch, yeah, I saw this as well. You see Quincy Jones, right? You know, obviously, he died very, very, very up. Yeah. So you know, like the youth them.
Tupac, saw it.
Huh?
No, allegedly, this is what I saw.
Big man.
What do you mean? This is
What's
what I
wrong
saw.
with-
I'm just telling
what's
you.
wrong with you?
I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, bro.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I didn't even know about that. I
Didn't
didn't
you?
even hear about that.
Didn't you?
I didn't hear about that.
Okay, Napoleon, but carry on.
You know, obviously, all the youth them. So he's got 7 youths here. I think they're inheriting 80 mil each.
What?
Yeah, 80 mil each. Yeah.
What about Tupac? Oh, carry on.
So he's got anyway. Which a conversation led into like, would you, if you was gonna pass down a bunch of money, yeah, and you had those amount of kids, would all your kids? Well, forget about all your kids. The kids that you've got. If you had 500 mil, would they inherit the whole lot?
All right, let me talk to people because I don't think people understand situations with that many kids. How many kids are there?
He had 7 kids.
Same baby mum?
Google that.
Same baby mum? Or different baby mums?
I doubt it very much.
Because you can never pay the stress that the baby mums have gone through. Give them the money. Give them the money.
Well, so you're giving...
Give them the money.
You know, I didn't know where he was going with that.
Oh, so you would give the money to the mother of the children?
I'll
yeah?
give it to the mums. Give it to them.
Are those all the kids? Yeah, there's 7. Yeah. Alright, cool.
But they all,
But how many?
I don't have kids.
How many mums are there though?
none of them are black.
No, yeah, he was. That was always a part of his story.
Is that his daughter?
Yeah. So hold on one sec. Benny,
I'm sure she's in movies.
I'm just recording the pod. Yeah, I'm gonna be done in like half an hour. Where are you?
How comes no one gets? So everyone gets a Michael Jackson
cool.
blanket and then man looking white. Look at these picnic.
Yeah.
Quincy Jones is.
That was
Quincy
always
Jones
part of
first,
his
not the
story.
ones
They were always saying that, like, if you watch his documentaries and whatever, there was
Yeah.
always that light conversation about him with white women and that. You know what I'm saying? But
No, the only reason I said it
But he
because
was
I
like-
looked and I did. They don't look like they got any black in them.
I didn't know they were black.
Yeah,
If she told me her dad's Quincy Jones, I'd tell her whatever, man. Yeah.
that's crazy.
My mum's Bob Marley. What are you doing here?
80 mil each is obviously a lot, yeah. And it always makes, obviously, it's different for me because I don't have kids, innit? But I'm like, I'll be honest with you, even with my siblings and that, people will be shocked to see what I'm leaving behind for who I'm leaving things for, you know?
Why?
Because, not to say, if I'm up like that, everyone's getting something.
Yeah.
And they're getting a substantial amount, yeah. But I do think that, like, it wouldn't sit right with me giving somebody a crazy amount of money knowing that this person or these people are terrible with money. I would have to, the one thing that I think I would probably try to do is set something up for them so that it's almost impossible to blow that amount of money that quickly. Because for me, I think that, like, when you make money, this is also down to the person, yeah, but when you make money, you might spend it a certain way or whatever. But when you give away money, people will be very quick to spend it even easier. I remember it was like, I always heard Floyd Mayweather talking about this, where he was saying that, like, obviously he was talking about his charity and whatnot, yeah, but he was saying that when he gives money or he buys things for people, because he's got so much money, the things that he buys for them, they don't take care of it as much because it's not coming from the work that they've had to do. He's the one who's had to go to the gym and do this and sacrifice this, that, and whatever. So if I go and buy them a car, when I've went and bought somebody a car, they've mashed that up because I could just go and buy them another car. Or, you know, I've given them this and they've just spent it all because it's fine. At the end of it, they can come back to me because I could just give them more money. Whereas if you make money and you lose money, because that's quite important too. If you make money and you lose money and you get it again, you're quite vigilant in how you're gonna move forward with that money, because you know what it was like to make money and lose it. When you're just giving it, it's just a whole different thing.
The thing is, you're speaking to an experience which I'm not saying don't exist, but you compare two situations that have a really massive difference. What's the biggest difference between Floyd Mayweather and Quincy Jones?
You tell me.
Quincy's is dead. So if I give you money and I'm alive, you can come back.
Fucking
If
hell.
I give you money and you're dead, we're not coming back. That's number one. So we can't use dumb examples. Number two, we are not God. We have to give people opportunities, especially when we're dead, to prove us wrong. If there's any chance we should do it, we should at least not try and put in these principles that we can't check up on, because we're not here. So give him the money. Because the one thing you can't account for, and I'm telling people at home, if you have 7 kids and 3 different baby mums, the stress that you've put them through is so crazy, Ricky Lake couldn't say you. Give him the money. Give him the money. Stop overcomplicating it. You're dead. What are you going to do? Now you're arguing in heaven.
Sometimes giving people all that money could be the worst thing you do for them.
Yeah, but let
guess
them
what?
find that out.
I'm going down.
Jesus Christ. Now we're trying to police from the other life. Just rest in
money
peace,
could kill them.
dog.
That money could kill them. You get it to them next minute, it's heroin and it's this, that, and
And guess what? You didn't kill them. They killed themselves, because you might not give them that money. They might get next money from somewhere else and do the same damn thing.
now there's certain people that
all
could.
that money, all that money can do is let them be the real them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
just leave
But I
But
know
then
that.
there's- You see people that ain't on heroin. See me. I'm not on that. Like, there's not a circumstance where heroin's the answer. It don't matter how much money you give me. That's just not an interest I have. Only someone whose mind is open
There.
that way is on that frequency. So you can't, to me, I think like if I'm dying, I'm out of here. Mate, let's just give this piece away. And then let's start off with who we care about, and then you just filter that out, like, you know what I mean?
And not even that, 80 million.
No, so
Yeah, like,
Brother,
I mean-
do you know how long? 80 million. There's 7 of you. Just take the money.
no,
Look
so
after mommy.
I think you're misconstruing the point that I'm making. Yeah.
No, I get
No,
So,
we get
so
the
see
point.
what I'm saying, yeah.
But you're
You see
dead.
what you said. You see what you said, yeah. About you're just not on that. Like, see the heroin thing. You're just not on that. See, like somebody that is close to you, they'll know that's not really within your like. No matter what you do, no matter what I give you, you're not gonna put yourself in a place where you're gonna just do something mad. So I know I can just give that to you and it's safe with you. But if I don't know, or I think that you are a liability with that, I can't give you that because I.
No, but there's a big difference here between the two things you just said.
Go.
Not knowing and
Knowing.
thinking
Knowing.
is different.
Right.
Yeah.
I personally, from my point of view, if I don't know, I'm not gonna make that assumption.
I hear you, and I used the wrong term there because I'm saying if I know. So there's, for example, in my situation, there is 1 or 2 people that I know if I give them this amount, I know what they're gonna do with that, and I don't think that is gonna be good for them or anyone. That's not to say though they can't be a beneficiary of something that I have worked so hard for, because you have to. But how much I'm giving you is gonna reflect, because
Yeah.
do you get what I'm saying? I just don't know if I can give you. I don't know if I can give. I mean, I can't say it
But
because I've
Chuck,
never
you
there.
have to pause it there, because it's all over the place right now. It's all over the place. Let's get it to tidy it up. When we're talking about this premise of children, nobody tell me what they might be a heroin addict. They're your fucking pickney. You should have sorted out that situation beforehand. When you bring pickney into the world, they're a blank canvas, and what fills them out is life. And their exposure to life is down to your guidance. So if you've guided it after 30-something years and they feel like heroin was their thing, you have to take some responsibility. Give them the money. But now if it's your family members...
I disagree.
No, in terms of 35 years, if you've got managed your child for 35 years and you can accuse...
You can't manage someone for 35 years.
I'm saying, if you got pickney, they're under your guidance for a long period of
Yeah,
time.
but when they turn 18,
second,
they're
let me finish.
big
Don't do that,
people,
don't do that. After 80 million pounds of worth of making, or whatever it is, you can give it to 7 people. If you haven't had enough of a safer environment to guide your pickney them, of course we can definitely question that, because in bad circumstances, I've seen a lot of people do a lot better. If you can afford 80 million and then you're afraid to give the money to your pickney, that's crazy. Someone else's child and your brother and your cousin, I get that. Yeah, but bro, bro, you should have sorted that out time ago. You can't be dying now. Like, what the hell are you gonna do? Argue from hell or heaven? Give him the money, man. It's your picnic. Give him the money. All them problems you're talking about, you should have sorted that time ago. But if it's your brother that has that problem, or your cousin that has that problem, or your sister, or your friend, and you want to adjust the payment, fully get it. But when it comes to your picnic, I'm sorry. I have no sympathy. It's your picnic.
I hear what you're saying, but I disagree on the management thing. My mum doesn't manage me. We talk.
You
and
know
we
what I
have
mean? Alright,
conversations.
semantics, you're getting the words different. Alright,
But
cool.
wait,
Forget
wait,
that. But I'm just mean like, that's your pickney.
Yeah,
that's
no, what-
your pickney. It's nobody else's pickney.
It's your work.
It's your work, bro.
I hear you, but are we forgetting that life doesn't necessarily work? Like, there's a lot of nuance in that. Like, in just symptomatic terms,
Yeah.
that's just your kid, innit? But there's so much things that happen in life
Mm-hmm.
that, you know, that changes relationships and dynamics and all of these type of things. And it's like, remember, I'm not saying, I'm personally in my situation, I'm saying in that situation, I have all that money, I'm not giving you nothing. But I'm saying, if I've even tried to manage you, if I've tried to do all of the right, whatever it may be, yeah, but I also know that you might have, with all due respect, a certain quality within you that might be whatever. It could have been a part of your environment, it could have been a part of your mother's side, it could be whatever it may be, yeah, that I think that is going to put you in a situation where you're not going to be responsible. I can't give you all of it. I can put something in place for you to be nice with it, but I can't give you all of it because I know
Alright, cool.
where this is going to... Do you understand
No,
what I'm
with
saying?
you, but so then, but this is where we're just like, generally, man's approach is to just give them the P.
Yeah, of course.
However, I hear what you're saying. Like, this is when you start doing the Allen Iverson type thing or the Britney type thing, where you know you can access the P, like whatever, some kind of thing, parameters on the P to help them. But man's main intention
It's just give them the P.
give them the P.
Give the money, man.
That's my main
Yeah,
intention.
because my whole thing is what the thing that we're trying to prevent them from being is what Scorcher said. When you're at that point, you're gonna be whatever you're going to be, and I just feel like revising for your exam the night before is a waste of time. So
Like,
if
shout out
you
my
really
sister,
want,
though, I show my sister algebra.
yeah,
Show my sister algebra the day before maths GCSE.
yeah, but because she was shown stuff before that, she was smart. It was a build up. She could pick up that knowledge.
Those
We're
things
talking
never
about-
happen
No,
on
but
a
they-
day.
they-
But
they-
just to be clear though,
Yeah, that was crazy.
those things never happen on a day, by the way. The wills are written from way longer. And you would think that somebody who's got that amount of money would have had all kinds of stuff.
ready.
You don't just die and it's just all scattered about
No,
the
I didn't
place.
mean
That-
literally like the day before your exam. I just mean like if you're trying to now have that conversation and your child's 35 years old, I'm just like, well, we could have had this when they were 5. So I don't really care. Give him the money.
Yeah.
Give him the money,
You need to
man.
accept that.
You need to
Yeah.
accept you fucked up.
it.
Yeah.
And
give
this
him
is
the
part
money.
of it. Run
Give him the
bread.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
what are we doing here, man?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Maybe
But-
you didn't fuck it though. Maybe the other side fucked it.
And that's life now.
No, but you
There
have
you
to
go.
accept you've played some part in this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
whole
of
thing
course,
is.
yeah.
This child is here 50% because of you.
Yeah,
So
100.
whatever goes wrong in life,
50% you.
it's 50% you. I don't care about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like if you didn't bring them here, no problem.
Yeah. Okay.
But you know what it is? I'm speaking from the space of being a father and then how I'm maybe taking into consideration how much I care about my children and the uncomfortable conversations I've got to have with a Swedish school because they're messing up. And I'm not saying anything other than, I guess I got to sort this out. I weren't there. I didn't say nothing. I'm not even there with them day to day. But 50% of the reasons, you know, of why they're here is me and they're doing something bad. And guess what?
So generally speaking,
I
you
gotta
just give
deal
them the
with it.
money. Yeah, I hear that. I'm with that still. There's just certain scenarios where I know.
I wouldn't
that
give them my
there's-
money, but I'm telling everyone else, give them the money.
What? I just think there's definitely, and I guess it's all nuances in it, but there's definitely scenarios where it's like, I can't give
Like,
you, I
see,
can't
like,
give you all of
listen
it.
to this.
I just can't give you all of it.
See my dad.
Yeah, I hear that. There's always exceptions to the
See
rule.
my dad.
Yeah, there's always
me and-
exceptions.
Me and my dad don't chat, yeah? It's not like some special thing. There's loads of people like that. Me and my dad don't chat. He's fucking...
Yes, I mean my dad as well.
It's not some special
He's
thing.
hard work, yeah? Listen to this, yeah? Bro, if the P lands though, yeah? See if the P lands tomorrow. 100
Give the money
million.
in it.
Got 100 million. What do you think?
He's gonna do.
Think I'm gonna give just my mum?
Was that?
You think I'm just gonna give my mum?
Oh, for you?
Of course I'm like,
Oh.
I don't chat, of course, but bro,
Give him the money, man.
I already know what's gonna happen. I know what's
Wait,
gonna happen.
can I be honest? I'm gonna be really honest, yeah?
Give him the money.
I don't know if I would, at this stage in my life, I love my dad to pieces. I got a great relationship with my dad, yeah? But I think I would give my dad a substantial amount of money, but he's old. So I don't think I would just give him all of the money like that. I'd probably just give it to like, the majority of my money would just go to my youths.
No, I'm not saying I'm
That's
doing
different.
I'm just it's more the point of it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like regardless of what going here, bro.
Here's a dough.
Do like
Do what you wanna do.
I done what I deem to be the correct thing.
Because I know I'm going to give everything I can to my youth to be sensible and wise. And I'm going to give them money, and there's going to be something they're going to spend this money on that's going to annoy me. But you know what?
If they're not sensible,
I'm dying, big man. I've got other things to worry about. I'm trying to figure out when I get to the
I'm
gates
dying.
of heaven. I'm dying. You want me to figure out where you're spending your money
what if
on?
they're not sensible and wise?
Big man, I failed.
You're giving them the money.
Giving the money.
Do you think do you think you would see yourself as a failure if your kids were not sensible?
With the
And not wise. And what
And
in
wise.
life? 100%. If my youths are idiots,
Do you
I
think
failed.
do you think you would take 50% of that? Like right now, if you
100%. I'll
Yeah.
probably take a little bit more.
Do you know why I was saying no?
Okay.
Me, car.
Because I was there in Tunisia when it happened. Go on.
When I see my kids moving sick, moving cold, I don't think, oh yeah, that's my work. I think that's them.
Yeah, but Scorcher, the thing is, when your child is
I think you would see.
Swedish,
I know what.
lives
I
in
think
Israel,
I think off
and
camera.
also
I
they're
think I
walking
know
in
what
the
Pope would
school
say.
saying Bombacla, there's
No,
no,
yeah.
one you can point at in that school that is Jamaican.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
they go, where's their dad from? And then they FaceTime their dad and he's bunning up. I'm joking, I wasn't doing that. Do you know what I mean? It's my work, man. It's my work. And I want credit for it, because when it goes good, I take credit for it. So
There
now
you
when
go.
it's bad, I don't want to give him the money.
Yeah, you got
Give him the money.
Well,
man.
you know, nuances, mother of children, certain things happen. You know, influence can happen and whatever. But then, you know, conversation for another day. We'll have them. We'll have those conversations if it was ever to happen. But anyway, Scorch, how are you, Budgie?